go to our go to our weather app, and I worked extra hard for you this morning on getting everything out there. So showers and storms likely tonight. Level 2 severe weather risk. That's kind of a big deal. Damaging wind gusts the primary threat. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action. And the blog has got some good stuff. Wednesday's high in the upper 80s. Good bit of sun mixed in with some clouds. Risk of some scattered showers and thunderstorms during the daytime hours Wednesday, but showers and storms likely Wednesday night. A level 1 severe weather risk with damaging wind gusts. Again, so that is a secondary system, all right? And then looks like some leftover showers, perhaps early in the day on Thursday. Cooler, upper 70s Thursday. Round 2, showers and storms. A completely different storm system. Friday night into Saturday. Then much cooler. How about mid 40s Saturday night and Sunday night? Wow, what a change from the 80s, huh?
And that's May.
Yeah, you are correct, sir. Can't put anything by you.
Oh, yeah.
We have broken clouds that need to be fixed right now. East winds at 10 miles per hour. Temperature is 64 at 6:13.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey to Publix.
And now, once again, Rich Thomas.
Hi, let me talk to you about our friends at MPB, Montgomery Peyton Body. Now, we are on a little chat basis here with Wendell. He keeps us up to date on what's happening in traffic. He says things are moving smoothly right now. Let's hope that is the case, and let's hope you don't need MPB today. In fact, they hope you don't need MPB today, but they're standing by, ready to help you when you do need them. And take it from this frequent flyer. Hello, my name is Rich. They have worked on many of my vehicles. Oh boy, if they had a museum over there. Over the years, I'm talking now close to 40 years. They're in their fifth decade, by the way, at Montgomery Paint and Body. And if you're in that kind of business and you're in your fifth decade, you got to be doing something right. Easy to take shortcuts into business, but they don't do that. In fact, they don't even let the insurance company let them take shortcuts, if you know what I mean. They work on your behalf. Their phone number is easy to remember in the 334 area code, 27-REC with a W. And when you're all flustered, when there is an incident, it's easy to remember that phone number, 27-REC with a W. They're located off the Eastern Boulevard on East Shirley Lane. But call them first. Let them know your situation so they'll be ready to handle you. And boy, oh boy, when we get our cars back from Montgomery Paint and Body, take it from me, because it just happened to me. Donnie fixed the problem that I had with the inside the vehicle. Well, anyway, when I got it back, it was like, wow, I can't believe it. They will fix your car as good as new, maybe better.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
I'm a superhero.
More powerful than a locomotive.
I'm a superhero.
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
I'm like a superhero or something.
I'm a superhero too. Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's National Superhero Day. Superman, Iron Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Panther.
I'm a superhero. You're not.
It honors real-life superheroes as well.
We're a superhero.
Military, police officers, firefighters, doctors, or nurses.
Nice cake.
Nice cake.
Let's start the show.
Give it a little joke. It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh no, it's a bird.
And no wonder you're making this guy smile.
Good morning.
Hey, I'll put your microphone
And that
on.
works
How
too.
about that? There's
There he
Jay.
is live. For
Hello.
those of you
I like
watching,
playing with this thing.
from 1995, I want to say.
I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I'll
Yeah.
probably read it before this afternoon. We'll talk about it then.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to hate something, how about a group that paid to start Charlottesville and almost every other single incident of trouble? Why? Because that brings them. What was the case? I think they spent something like $250,000 to people in Charlottesville in 2017. You know what they made on that in donations?
No.
$81 million.
Is that right? No.
This has got to come out. They have got to be shut down. They are a canker on the ass of America. Well, I'm becoming unpleasant. Who would have thunk such a thing was possible? But in a moment of levity. By the way, if you really want some in-depth stuff, this latest assassin, he's got, they all get three names, right? But this guy, you can call him Alan Cole Thomas, Thomas Olin Cole, Alan Thomas, or Alan Cole, whatever. We all know who you're talking about, and it doesn't matter which order you pronounce, which name you give first.
Yeah.
And they're just getting started. One thing, we had the Secret Service agent that took a bullet in the Kevlar.
That could have been friendly fire, by the way.
It could have been friendly fire. That's why they haven't charged him with that yet.
Yep.
And I don't know look, in a moment like that, when it is flying, that breathtaking video of him darting through the lobby and then all these guys reacting.
Darting, yeah, I would say so. That's a good word.
It's amazing he wasn't hit. Joey had a great guest on yesterday who was explaining that Secret Service only has to, there's a whole episode of the Andy Griffith Show where Barney has to qualify and he's all nervous, and Thelma Lou comes to see her man shoot. What does this got to do with the attempt on the president? The Secret Service only has to qualify, and that's a skill that really needs.
Oh, as far as marksmanship you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, they only have to go once a year for that.
Wasn't it interesting when we saw that documentary on the Reagan thing, that he had made a movie, a terrible movie, years ago, and inspired.
Never saw that before. That is a great documentary. CNN did some great stuff when they were a news committed network and not a network that needs to be committed.
That inspired that Secret Service guy that saved his life to become a Secret Service guy.
Yeah.
That movie. Isn't that interesting?
And that's what got and that's what inspired the guy that actually saved him by directing that limousine to the hospital and not back to the White House. Right. He likely would have died.
Oh, no, he would have died. Oh, yeah.
That opinion seems to be universal. Fascinating stuff. The best stories are in history. But the movie that Reagan was in about the Secret Service, he even joked that it was one of his worst. Yeah, really bad. Horrible. We should post a link to that if we can.
To that.
And ironically, Reagan was shot outside the same hotel this took place.
Yeah, sure. The Washington Hilton.
And Joy Reid from MSLSD Now, or whatever the hell it's called today, says it was all staged. So you can take her word for it, because she's a frickin' genius. Dow Futures up 110. Brett McDonald is our money analyst, and he will join us at 5:15 this afternoon to sum up the day and explain why this or that happened.
Did it close up yesterday or down?
It was down like 70 points, nothing serious, and he kind of expects it to be in this little up, little down limbo for a little bit longer. But interestingly, his take on the economy, now there's things that concern him, but he says the economy is strong in important ways, even with, we're bound to see some inflation from the gas prices being up. Hopefully they'll start dropping soon. He does say that getting some resolution in the Middle East is really critical to moving forward with the economy. And David Blackman, who has spent his life in the energy field, told us yesterday that hopefully we'll see gas below $3 a gallon, but it may not happen as fast as we'd like.
So And we got you mentioned Charles will be speaking to a joint session of the Congress today, and the last time that ever happened that a monarchy was 1991. It was Queen. That's the only other time.
I don't even remember that.
Did you see what she looked like in 91? How young she looked? I mean,
No.
relatively, yeah. But anyway, so that's going on today. They had tea. That's very English, right?
Yes.
At the White House yesterday.
Gosh, all I have from that
Where did he stay?
appearance by the Queen in 1991 is something that one of the security people said.
For no matter how silly the idea of having a queen might be to us, as Americans, we must be gracious and considerate hosts.
He had such a magic touch, didn't he, that Frank Drebin?
I guess he stayed. I guess they stayed at the White House. It wasn't the Days Inn down the street, was it? I mean, I assume.
I don't know. Let's see. I know Churchill addressed Congress once or twice.
Yes.
So this is historic. And it'll be interesting to see what he has to say.
Even Zelensky addressed,
That's right.
the Congress.
Where's he been lately? I haven't heard squat from that guy.
Well, yeah, you're right.
They're staying at the Blair House.
Oh, okay. That's across the street.
And
from the White House.
what random fact covers the history of the Blair House?
Well, Truman was was almost shot right in front of the Blair House.
There was an FBI agent or a
Yeah.
Secret Service agent killed in that.
Because they were remodeling the White House because the
White House was a dump.
The floor broke through.
For all these people, we don't need a ballroom. God, get over yourselves. It's not costing taxpayers a penny. But the White House, when Truman, the piano was coming through the floor.
Yes.
So
that's when they said, okay.
the whole thing.
So he lived in the Blair House. I don't know for how long, but
I think most of his second term.
is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Blair House is, you know where it is, but yeah, I know you've seen it.
When I signed one of my contracts in Florida, the owner of the company was in D.C., so he wanted me to come. So I took the train up there
Yeah.
and stayed at, I think it's the Hayes Adams Hotel. I think it's still there.
Okay.
And the stories in that place, it's very old, goes back to the 19th century. And you could almost feel the ghosts in that place. The room I had was like enormous, but it was like spending a night in a museum, and it wasn't comfortable. I'd rather be where's that place I stay in New Orleans? Not my daughter's house, but it's just a regular hotel, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Comfortable. This place was too fancy for me. I'm not a fancy person.
No, you're afraid to spill something or
Yeah.
I can't sit
I
there.
know.
I can't sit right there. No.
6:25. Let's check in with the one and only Skipper. Get our first update. We have 1819 News standing by. The timeline with Rich. Yes, the Rich Thomas School of Broadcasting will convene today. Nobody gets a pass out of that.
You started off again really strong with "We Ain't Got Nothing Yet" by the Blues Magoos.
Well, now we have full access to that oldies. These are real oldies.
And then you played the first song I ever played on Montgomery Radio it was an oldie. It was Time Won't
Do you
Let
remember
Me
when
by the
Eckerd Drugs used "Time Won't Let Me" as their?
I do not remember. They used it as their campaign.
I will, if I get a minute, I'll look up one of their old spots. But yeah, I love that song by the Outsiders.
Outsiders. First song I played out of the legal jingle, WHHY Montgomery. Then
Let me play this before I forget. And this came from Wiley. This is a clip of Ilhan Omar. This is not AI. Wait a minute. How many tabs do I get? We'll have to wait.
Okay.
Thought he was right on everything.
See? I'll figure out where that came from, but remind me to play that for you later because it involves something we've talked about on the show. All right, Skipper, the floor is yours at 627.
We are looking good all over the area this morning, not seeing any issues anywhere. Montgomery, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka. Expecting a few more folks out on the road today after yesterday, a bit of a holiday for a lot of state and government workers. Please be safe out there. We will update you if any accidents happen. Lowest tax rates in Alabama at McKinnon Nissan. Plus, they have up to 0% financing on 2026 Muranos. It's worth the drive if they need your trade-in. See David at McKenna Nissan for all the details. Exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up with every Skywatch traffic.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
1819 News.
For Andrea Tice, I'm Carl Brady. Several Alabama high schools are getting a boost to their athletic programs thanks to a nationwide grant initiative. Sports technology company Huddle is awarding $10,000 grants through its Play It Forward program, which is aimed at helping schools improve equipment, facilities, and overall access to sports. The schools receiving funds this year in Alabama are Beauregard, Lochapoka, Bessemer City, Heritage Christian, Midfield, Waterloo, Columbia, Lee of Huntsville, and Brookwood. More Alabama news coming up.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org. That's ATEASE.org.
A 24-year-old man has died after being pulled from a house fire in Birmingham last week. Officials say Damian Abercrombie was pulled from a burning home on 2nd Avenue South on Thursday afternoon. He was rushed to UAB Hospital with severe smoke inhalation, but died at the hospital on Saturday afternoon. Fire officials are still working to determine the cause of the blaze, and Birmingham police are investigating the circumstances surrounding his death. The Alabama Crimson Tide has landed another big-time quarterback recruit, something head coach Kalen DeBoer has made a habit of doing. DeBoer secured a commitment from the top quarterback in the nation for the high school class of 2027 in Baton Rouge native Elijah Haven. For 1819 News, I'm Carl Brady.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Whether it's safety or heating or plumbing that you're needing, whatever you require, call Lou Choir.
With the seasons changing, your HVAC system is working overtime. Call Lou Choir today to schedule a tune-up with one of their expert technicians to keep your system running efficiently and reliably. Keep your home comfortable all season long. 24-hour emergency service available. License number 22154.
Call Lou Choir right now.
It's time to show Mom how much you appreciate her with a Jenny Lynn's floral creation for Mother's Day. Skip the grocery store flowers and make one quick call, 285-1000. Roses, lilies, beautiful bouquets, and gift baskets designed just for Mom. Call Jenny Lynn's Creations, 285-1000.
Montgomery Men's Health salutes the man everyone depends on. You, the grill master. Your family don't have to go out to eat. You carry the load. You solve the problems. Mr. Fix It. But when you're off, we all feel it. And what happens when the gas runs out? When the strength drops? When the transmission stalls? And I ain't just talking about your truck. Male performance is complicated. Treating low T and ED requires technical precision, and that's where Montgomery Men's Health shines. We've been conquering this since 2014, long before every strip mall had a low T sign. We started this clinic to level you up, to help separate fact from internet fiction, hype from the successful realities we see every day. What works 92% of the time versus what might work online. And we keep getting better. Better service, better care, better value. And for $99, you'll receive a lab panel in minutes and a consultation with our medical provider. Don't wait. Call 334-440-3663 or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
With spring officially here, Pizza Perfect has sprung a great deal for April. Get a free order of breadsticks or cinnamon sticks with the purchase of any large or medium pizza. That'll make the whole family smile. Pizza Perfect's amazing buffet includes pizza as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13. The buffet is available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Pizza Perfect is also available for pickup and delivery. Pizza Perfect on Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook.
It's Prattville City Fest, presented by Prattville Baptist Hospital, May 1st through 2nd in historic downtown Prattville. Live entertainment, arts and crafts, food, and Pepsi products by signature sponsor Pepsi. Prattville City Fest, presented by Prattville Baptist Hospital, May 1st through 2nd in historic downtown Prattville. It's free.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. Trustworthy, accurate, immediate, carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
It is 6:33 with the timeline for the 28th of April. Why does that take ring a bell? Here's your host, Rich Thomas.
118 days into the year, 247 days left. We've already established it's National Superhero Day. It's Clean Comedy Day. Standoff later?
Yes, we will absolutely do that.
Clean Comedy Day. It's National Blueberry Pie Day. Okay, I guess I'm okay with blueberry pie. It's School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. And can you imagine the stuff they have to put up with?
Yes, I can. And in fact, we have a little tribute here. It's only 30 seconds long. If you want.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
In fact, if you want to reward your school bus driver, shop here.
It's School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. Let yours know how much you appreciate them by shopping our selection at School Bus Driver Depot. Stocked with everything your school bus driver wants, but was afraid to ask for. Headphones, so they don't have to listen to your annoying kids. Sunglasses, so they don't have to look at your annoying kids. Headgear, to protect them from stuff thrown by your annoying kids. Alcohol, to numb the pain of being around your annoying kids. And of course, gum, to mask the smell of the alcohol that numbs the pain of being around your annoying kids.
Keep it down back there.
School Bus Driver Depot. Just because your kid sucks doesn't mean their life has to.
Now back to Rich Thomas.
And it's International Astronomy Day. Dateline, Montgomery, Alabama, April 28th, 2005, the level of Montgomery radio raised to major market status when Gregory Benjamin Budell started his first day at Blue Water Broadcasting. Montgomery radio would never be the same again. So happy 21st anniversary. On this date in 1789, there was a mutiny, and it was on the Bounty. Mutineers seized the British ship called the Bounty and set Captain William Bligh and 18 sailors adrift in a launch in the South Pacific. Of course, there are several movie versions of this. Clark Gable played the mutiny leader Fletcher Christian, won Best Picture Oscar for that particular role.
By the way, Rich's blog now available on my Facebook page as well, and I urge you to open it and scroll through it.
Please check it out today because there's some good stuff. Marlon Brando also led the mutiny in 1962 against some British guy. And in 1984, Mel Gibson, who mutinied against Anthony Hopkins. I like that version from 84. Anyway, 1945, Italians executed their dictator Benito Mussolini and his mistress. They tried to flee the country. And what happened after they were dead was not pleasant.
No. Well earned, well deserved.
1947, a six-man expedition sailed from Peru aboard the balsa wood raft named the Kontiki on a 101-day journey to Polynesia. They didn't have GPS, by the way. 1967, Muhammad Ali was stripped of his WBC and WBA titles when he refused to be inducted into the Army. At the WBC title, it was they were giving it to a guy named Joe Frazier. You may have heard of that name.
You know, don't tell me that you're against war when you beat people up for a living. Sorry.
That's a good point.
That is a total contradiction.
Never thought of it that way. But I remember when he was Cassius Clay.
Oh, yeah.
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 There's he's from Louisville. And there's museums and stuff. On this date in 1968, the Broadway musical Hair opened at the Biltmore Theater in New York City. Featured the songs Aquarius, Let the Sunshine In, Good Morning Starshine, and the title song. The production ran for 1,729 performances, finally closing on July 1st, 1972.
There was a lot of free flying in that.
They did get naked, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Now our song of the day. It's a classic for perhaps for the first theme album where every song sort of fit together. Let me take you back to 1973, one of my favorite albums. The album is Desperado. If the Eagles came out today, they'd be played on country radio. Love the lyrics on this one. It is just another tequila sunrise. Oh my gosh. Play Desperado all the way through today. Somebody needs to.
It's another tequila sunrise, staring slowly across the sky. Said goodbye. He was just a hired hand, working on the dreams he planned to try. The days go by. Every night when the sun goes down, just another lonely boy in town. She's out.
I think when I go to the gym today, I think I'm just going to track the whole album Desperado while I work off some calories. 79, Heart of Glass by Blondie peaks at numero uno, and that's Spanish for number one.
You know, that came out in 79, and the other big hit at the time it was out was What a Fool Believes by the Doobies.
Yeah.
And they released both of those with disco versions.
They did that to a lot of songs.
Yeah.
And you would get a special pressing. Remember those EP? It was kind of like an EP size pressing. Yeah.
Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy and stuff like that. They found a disco backbeat for all of those things so they could be played in clubs.
And then, of course, reminding you that you were not only a disc jockey, it was an art to match the beat of the song.
I would do the BPMs in Q.
Yeah.
Get it to where they were identical and then fade from one to the other. I was very good at it.
It's so easy to do that now for these guys that are doing it today because they're not using records and they can do it a lot easier.
Yeah.
On this date in 88, a flight attendant killed and more than 60 injured when the roof of an Aloha Airlines Boeing 737 peels back during a flight from Hilo to Honolulu.
Amazing.
How frightening.
Amazing that plane landed and stayed intact. That was a miracle for those people.
You know, to get from one item to another on Hawaii, almost nobody takes a boat. It's all the Hawaiian Airlines because it's just, for a lot of reasons. Also on that date in 88, the Baltimore Orioles set an American League record by opening the season with 21 straight losses when the Minnesota Twins beat them 4-2. In the next game, they broke the streak by beating the Chicago White Sox 9-0, but they lost their next game to the Sox and set another record. Their 1-22 record in April of 88, worst in a single month in baseball history. The 88 Orioles finished the season with 54 wins and 107 losses.
By the way, I was at that game where they broke the streak. We did a promotion in South Florida. We had a lot of fun with it. It's like we've all been the Baltimore Orioles, and people would call up and talk about when they were on a losing streak with whatever love or what money. And so we did a drawing, and I flew 2 listeners up to Chicago, and we went to that Friday night game when they broke the streak, and it wasn't even close. They played well.
Gosh, 21 games. The Braves just became the first team to win 20 games in Major League Baseball this season.
Looking forward to that Yankees-Braves World Series.
And they also are the only team in Major League Baseball to have not lost a series yet. My Braves. But I'm just saying. 2001, Dennis Tito played for $20 million to become the first space tourist. He spent 8 days in orbit at the International Space Station. On this date in 2003, Apple launched iTunes for Windows. In 2019, Game of Thrones episode debuts with the longest battle scene screened, nearly 80 minutes, surpassing Lord of the Rings Battle of the Helm, 44 minutes.
All in the dark.
Yeah.
All of it in the dark.
It was really dark. It was, that's what,
Could you still see the...
In battle? No. I don't believe there was any in battle.
That wasn't a naked one. Pro golfer John Daly, who loves golf, sex, and smokes and booze, and gambling, not necessarily in that order. He's 60 today.
My kind of guy.
Jay Leno is 76, and Margaret is 85 today. Harper Lee died in 2016. Pulitzer Prize winner, author of To Kill a Mockingbird, which was her only novel. But there was another novel they tried to release. I don't know if the family ever did that. We're 12 days till Mother's Day, 54 days till Father's Day, 68 days till the 4th of July, and Santa is off for another 239 days until he works again. That's your timeline.
With your help, Rich Thomas. Heads up. Listen.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. It's time to schedule your spring tune-up with Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Don't wait. Schedule today. Give them a call at 334-277-2125. Alabama certification number 88007.
So here's why you should check out the weather blog this morning. As you scroll down, first of all, you'll see a level 2 severe weather outlook for most of us. Ooh, level 2 gets your attention. But then you'll scroll down to the next map and see that the wind damage map is a little bit more eye-catching as far as the possibility of damaging wind gusts tonight. Then you scroll down to the next map, and it is the tornado risk. And the tornado risk map only extends into part of west and northwest Alabama. So again, this is primarily a damaging wind threat, but it doesn't matter if it blows down a tree on your house. It doesn't matter if it's a tornado or damaging wind gusts. And you'll see future radar, and that will really get your attention. So very warm today with a high around 86, mostly cloudy, limited sunshine, risk of some spotty showers, maybe a thunderstorm this afternoon. Showers and storms likely tonight. Level 2 risk, as I mentioned, damaging wind gusts. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action. And if you don't have it, it's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. Make sure your weather radios are plugged in tonight. And tomorrow, with a high in the upper 80s, there'll be a good bit of sunshine mixed in with some clouds. Risk of some scattered showers and thunderstorms in spots tomorrow. But here comes another severe weather threat. Wednesday evening, Wednesday night, showers and storms likely. Again, damaging wind gusts, the main threat. And maybe some leftover showers part of the day on Thursday, but cooler, highs in the upper 70s. Then round 2, a completely different storm system. Showers and storms become likely Friday night into Saturday before it turns much cooler over the upcoming weekend. Back to jacket weather at night. Wow. Right now this morning, we have an east wind at 10 miles per hour. We'll call it mostly cloudy at the moment in 64 at 6:45.
CB&S Bank, serving families and communities since 1906. Proud to be named 16th best performing bank nationally in their asset category by American Banker. Learn more at cbsbank.com. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
On Fox Business, here's another sign of economic strength. New home listings are up substantially, and that means people are in the mode to buy. And that's another good reason to consider calling Alabama Home Mortgage, even if you're thinking about this more towards the summer or even later in the year. Partnering up with them early for the long haul, whether it's something you're waiting for interest rates to come down, it may very well come down in the near future. Give them a call at 567-4223. Alabama Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 1586368. And we'll tell you more about them a little bit later in the show. Just want to take advantage of that good news. 6:47 is the time. Normally we go to the cheap and trashy after this particular break, but we're going to do some rocket science first. What do you see what a couple of clown asses did in a Target? Of all places. Skipper, what's going on?
And just like that, we have an accident. Highway 231 southbound right past Jasmine Hill Road in Wetumpka. Please watch out for emergency vehicles there. Traffic busy and building everywhere else. Interstate boulevards in Montgomery. Prattville, Millbrook reporting light to moderate building early morning traffic. We will keep you updated. McKinnon Toyota just received a shipment of Toyota 4Runners, financing as low as 2.9%. Plus, you get that small town service. They're family owned. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 on 565 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. Hello. He's currently facing 3 charges, but U.S. Attorney Janine Pirro says it's likely just the start for 31-year-old Cole Thomas Allen. Saturday's chaotic encounter at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in D.C. resulted in shots being fired. Allen is charged with attempting to assassinate the president, transporting a firearm across state lines, and discharge of a firearm during a violent crime. Secretary of State Rubio says preventing Iran from developing a nuclear weapon remains a core issue for the Trump administration. That's why it appears the U.S. will reject an Iranian proposal to release its chokehold on the Strait of Hormuz if the U.S. ends its blockade of Iranian ports. There's no mention by Iran of its nuclear ambitions. On Wall Street, the Dow futures 139 points higher. NASDAQ futures down 166. This is SRN News.
The following is not an actor, but a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
Hi, my name's Neil. I have some advice for you if you've been trying to break free from credit card debt. You can start by doing what I did. Get your bills together and call Trinity Debt Management. Trinity is dedicated to helping people like me become debt-free. When I called, my first experience was a feeling of relief. My counselor was kind, and best of all, she didn't judge me. In just a few minutes, she helped me figure out a plan that consolidated all my bills into one lower monthly payment. This substantially reduced my high interest rates and put me on the road to success. In the end, I saved thousands in interest, and today, my credit card debt is a thing of the past.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5496.
My name is Neil. Take it from someone who's been there. Call Trinity and become debt-free for keeps.
1-800-936-5496.
I'm Todd Strange, and I had the privilege of being mayor of Montgomery 2009 to 2019. As mayor, our top priorities were the safety of our city and community development. Unfortunately, in recent years, violence has raised its ugly head. We all have seen what's happening in our community. More has to be done to ensure the safety of Montgomery. For that reason, I'm backing Republican Catherine Robinson for Attorney General. She has stood tall for Montgomery and said enough is enough. Catherine has worked in the Attorney General's office for 10 years. I've seen her lead and help set up the Montgomery Area Crime Suppression Unit and help pass tough new laws to target gang activity. Catherine Robinson cares about Montgomery, and she will work with Coach Strobel to put an end to violent crime and restore law and order. Catherine will deliver. On May 19th, join me in voting for Catherine Robinson for Attorney General.
Paid for by Robertson for Attorney General, P.O. Box 50063, Birmingham, Alabama 35253.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Don't miss the River Region Healthy Living Expo happening Thursday, April 30th from 10 to 2 at the Shops at East Chase. From senior health to total wellness, it's all here and admission is free. Learn more in the Check It Out section at WAKA.com.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is Jonathan with Oswald's Apparel and Footwear in Prattville. With all that's changed in the last decade, I really thought that radio advertising was dead, but I was wrong. We opened our store during the pandemic, and we wouldn't have been near successful without advertising on Blue Water. Practically every day, someone comes in for the first time and tells us they heard about Oswald's on the radio. I highly recommend advertising with Blue Water.
Our advertisers are our biggest advocates. Call us to find out how radio can increase your bottom line. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
The mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Applied Security presents our rocket scientist of the day. Protect your home, family, and business with technologies from Applied Security. Call 279-8338 for a giant leap to a safer world. Here is today's nominee.
Today's theme.
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
Yeah. We got a couple of guys here. Rocket science. And here's a great idea. Why don't we take a lawnmower and take it for a ride through Target? And guess what state this happened in?
Probably Florida.
Gotta be. You would be 100%. These things. Oh, God, don't do this to me. Now I got to look at 8,000 different possible audio. So there it is. Okay. Bye-bye. James Sideric and Luke Charsky arrested after driving a lawnmower through Target. The previous night, they used a leaf blower inside a restaurant.
Oh, boy.
So these two are obviously experimenting with...
Oh, 18-year-olds. I got you.
Well, you know, if it's a mischievous, it's not Dennis the Menace stuff, okay? Here's a witness talking about the lawnmower going through the Target.
He actually drove straight into the door first and shattered it. It was quite interesting. You never know what's going to happen. I think they're teenagers. They definitely got the consequence that a lot of people think they deserve.
Yeah, so they were arrested, but they drove through the front door to do this. And that's what, at least it made a loud enough noise where a lot of people were warned.
I bet.
And guess what was the driving force for this piece of genius?
Alcohol?
May have been some alcohol involvement. However, it was just for hits on social media.
Oh, I see.
They did about...
it was like a TikTok thing?
They did about $30,000 worth of damage. Do you think their parents may discipline? Well, they're 18. Yeah, what are you going to do? Make them enlist. That'll fix them right away. Learn them some responsibility. And they are likely not only a Morning Maroon nominee, but they do have some competition today. That'll be in the final hour of the show around 8:45 or so.
All right.
They're facing charges of disorderly conduct, criminal mischief, and vandalism, and various other charges, besides being world-class idiots. That was brought to you by Mark and Vicky at Applied Security. They're the team that protects us here at Blue Water and has since Jay Scott first arrived.
Not that far.
Who was talking about, your buddy that works for the Biscuits?
Yeah, Tommy.
He's a great guy.
Yes, he is.
And he was aware of your name in the cement. See, if I'd been here then, I didn't come till 2 years later. I might have made Jay a rocket scientist for writing his name in cement behind our building.
Someday in the 3000s, they will be excavating, and they'll see that inscription in the...
And I'll ask the same question. Who was Jay Scott? And why is his name in cement? But this is for today. Applied Security can help you monitor home, business, or property and save you money in the process on monthly monitoring. They're so reliable, and they're local. It's always best when you go local, and their response times are top-notch. Great ratings on this company, Applied Security. Call them at 279-8338, 279-8338. If somebody stops you on the street and says, do you know the Applied Security Alabama Electronic Security Board permit number? It's 276.
It's 276.
We wouldn't want you to fail on that test. I guess we could do some cheap and trashy here. It's only 6:56 after all.
You got some.
I am not touching Jimmy Kimmel or his explanation. So I'm going to bypass that. But somebody finally beat Jamie Ding on Jeopardy last night.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
His 31-day streak is over.
Yes.
But
Here is
okay. Go ahead.
that magic moment.
How much do you want to risk on plays and playwrights?
7,600.
Okay, another true daily double. You'll have 15,200 if you're right. The title object of this Oscar Wilde play is both a fashionable accessory and a mark of femininity.
What is Lady Windermere's fan?
That is correct, yes. Taking it to 15,200. Fortune favors the bold, Greg. Select again.
Historic Alliance is 16.
Answer there. Back to back. That's the other daily double. Now, Greg, you have gone 2 daily double on both of the first 2 daily doubles in this game. How much do you want to risk on the third one?
Let's do 7,000.
This 55-nation group, launched in 2002, has its headquarters in Addis Ababa.
What's African Union?
African Union is correct, and it takes you to $22,200.
Hey, can you edit me into that since the guy's name is Greg? It's Greg Shahade from Philadelphia, but that would make me look brilliant.
Hey, I wonder though, how long ago? It just aired last night, but when was this done? How far in the past?
And how do they keep it? I know they're supposed to keep it a secret.
Yeah,
but come on.
Yeah,
somebody must know ahead of time. Anyway, the streak is over. All right. I'm going to skip Ben Stiller, too. I know we didn't mean anything.
What did he do?
Oh, right around the time of the attempted assassination, he put a tweet out. It says, "We got it done," something like that. It was, got it done. And the timing. So he got some unnecessary grief for that. I never believed for a minute that he was applauding Alan Thomas Cole Thomas Allen. Jessica Biel has given Justin Timberlake an ultimatum.
Oh?
Yes. If the British tabloids are correct, she's had it with his behavior over the past several years and is ready to leave if he doesn't clean up his act. Apparently, he hasn't straightened out since that 2024 DUI arrest. Last week, he was partying very hard at a golf tournament in Vegas. A source said there's not much more that she can take.
Huh.
He's never home. She does everything with the kids, and she's sick of being embarrassed.
Well, there.
I don't think that's going to end well for him. $50 movie tickets are a thing now? Really?
What? For what?
What movie? IMAX theaters, $50 for a ticket for Dune Part 3 at some of their theaters, and they sold out in a matter of minutes.
When does that come out? Is that out? It must be out.
That's what they're charging for the release of the movie this coming December.
It's in December, yeah.
It's in December.
The average ticket cost is now $18.
Do you figure they're done with it already, Jay? Do you figure they're that far out? They're done with the movie?
What, filming it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already done, yeah.
Oh,
it's finished. I mean, they're working on effects shots, I'm sure.
No.
But filming is done. Yeah, filming's complete.
Is that right? Interesting.
Well, it's just that, it's they're talking about, well, it hasn't recovered from the pandemic, but you know what? What's been out there that everybody's rushed to see? There's been like a handful.
There was that Barbie Oppenheimer thing. The
Barbenheimer summer. That was 2 years ago already.
Yeah. And then there was, Top Gun.
Yeah, no, and we knew that was going to be a good movie because Tom Cruise knows how to make a good movie.
Yeah.
And something that you want to see on a big screen.
Yeah.
Today is National Superhero Day.
Mm-hmm.
So, the best superhero movies of all time, what do you think is at the top of the list? And give me your answer in question form,
Top movies, what?
Okay. It's
best superhero movies of all time ranked by their IMDb rating.
Okay, from the rating, I would say maybe the Avenger.
God, I'm gonna go Superman 78.
With
I would agree with you on that
It's on my
because
personal list.
I watched that not that long ago, and it captured the essence and fun of the comic book.
Yeah,
with Christopher
Reeve, yeah.
Reeve.
But this is the IMDb rating, and Dark Knight from 2008 was number 1.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse from 2023 was number 2.
It's animated.
Avengers Endgame 2019 was number 3. I can't remember if it was Avengers Endgame or Avengers Infinity War. I took my stepson to see. I didn't know much about the franchise. I thought it was all right.
Yeah. Well, is that the one with all the superheroes?
The Endgame and Infinity War, yes, with a ton of them, yes. Just everything that was built up over the, 17?
Hey, all I knew is some of the chicks in that movie looked like they had their outfits done by Earl Scheib. Not everybody's going to understand that joke. Donnie Turner will understand that joke.
Do you know how many people know who Earl Scheib is?
Well, back in the day, friends, you could get your car repainted for $49.95.
That is correct.
And
that is correct.
After you went to Earl Scheib, guess what? Your car looked like you spent $49.95 to have it repainted.
No doubt.
But they stayed in business for years. Of course, they would, bump up the charge with certain extras. Like if you want us to use real paint, that'll be an extra $50.
So I'm Googling it now. Was a company that specialized in low cost repair. Do they still exist? They have 23 locations.
Really?
In the States.
They used to be national.
Yeah.
Because they would advertise on
gosh, yeah.
network TV.
Yeah.
Lizzo says her new album is about reclaiming the B word. Okay, whatever. Taylor Swift filed to trademark her voice and likeness.
Uh-huh.
You're a little bit late with that, aren't you?
And already, who did it? Guy from Austin, a ride.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
Why can't I think?
Yeah. On TV tonight, the first season finale of R.J. Decker. I watched an episode of that.
Is it any good?
It's all right. It's all right.
Hey.
It's okay. It was shot in Fort Lauderdale, so it was fun looking at some of the locations.
Oh, okay.
Michael Jackson has gained 5 million monthly listeners on Spotify since his biopic opened over the weekend. And there's a lot of, I don't think they have it here, but there was a lot of talk about what was not in the movie and how much was paid to keep it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. As a matter of fact.
I had to go back and do reshoots because of it.
All right, the NBA playoffs are ongoing, but I'll be saying that into June.
In June. All right. No doubt.
Kris Jenner upset that her $100,000 facelift is not holding up. What does that mean? Sutures are starting to give.
Oh, they're called facelifts. So
Yeah.
they're not holding up means face droop.
Hey, the first trailer for Jackass Best and Last is out.
Yeah, I watched that yesterday.
What are they doing for fun in these things?
I'm not exactly sure because it looks like it's a mix of a clip show with some new material.
Oh. Mike Myers would like to do a horror movie since he's never done one. And because he shares his name with one of the most famous horror icons of all time.
That just occurred to me. Yeah.
Paula Abdul and Randy Jackson will return to American Idol next week as guest mentors. Really, the show has never been as great since that original group left. Simon, Paula, Randy. All right, dog. All right, we mentioned Jeopardy champ Jamie Ding's winning streak ending at 31 games.
Is that really his last name?
I'm assuming that's the case. And let's salute one more superhero on this National Superhero Day.
Faster than a tsunami. More powerful than a spin-up tornado. able to leap an anemometer in a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a kiwi. It's a narwhal. No, it's Weatherman. Weatherman. Strange visitor from out of town with forecasting powers greater than mortal men.
Yay!
Weatherman, with the ability to tell you when it's going to rain or not. Weatherman, who in the mild-mannered guise of the boyishly good-looking meteorologist Rich Thomas brings weather reports to the river region on News Talk 93.1. And now, here's Weatherman's adventure for today.
We actually do have some adventurous weather headed our way, and Weatherman will tell you all about it next hour. Well, it is next hour. It's 7:08 for crying out loud.
We have a new accident, Alabama River Parkway at North Path Road. Please watch out for emergency vehicles there. Also in Wetumpka, Highway 231 southbound right around Jasmine Hill Road. There is a little bit of backup of traffic. Traffic busy and building all over the area this morning. Keep it here. We will keep you updated. Invisible Fence has both indoor and outdoor systems to keep your pets safe and in designated areas. Call Vicky at Invisible Fence for all the information and details. 334-265-2585. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
This is not headline news. Cole Allen was actually staying at the Washington Hilton when he carried out his attack, which means he's also been charged with a late checkout fee. Burger King unveiled a Mandalorian menu because just like Baby Yoda, Whoppers are small, green, and inedible. Pete Davidson got a face tattoo, making it easier for all of us to tell him apart from a raccoon. David Hasselhoff is recovering from hip surgery. The cool thing is he gets around on a highly advanced mobility scooter that talks.
I'm the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT, KIT if you prefer.
This is not headline news.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Bowen Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Running a facility is already demanding. You don't have time for miscleaning, sick days, or inconsistent results. At Janney King Gulf Coast, we have a proven method to solve those problems. Our franchise owners are trained and supported, and our franchise model means the people cleaning your building care about the outcome as much as you do. If your cleaning company is creating more work instead of preventing it, it's time for a clean that you can count on. Visit JanneyKingCleans.com to learn more.
Hello everyone, Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
And now a star is born. On April 28, 1950, the world welcomed little baby Jay Leno.
I can see the chin. I'm still seeing chin. Wow, still chin. That is a lot of chin.
Jay Leno, a star is born.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
7:13.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The California man accused in the attack outside the White House Correspondents' Dinner in D.C. last weekend is facing 3 charges. The U.S. Attorney for D.C. says Cole Thomas Allen could face additional charges. She says there's no doubt that Allen had planned to assassinate President Trump and take out as many high-ranking administration officials as he could. Britain's King Charles has a full schedule in Washington today, following a grand White House arrival ceremony and Oval Office talks with President Trump. The Trump administration seems unlikely to accept Iran's offer to end the war and its chokehold on the Strait of Hormuz. That's because the Iranians are apparently still not willing to give up their nuclear pursuits. On Wall Street this morning, the Dow futures are up 127 points. More details at srnnews.com.
Let's see, if something costs less, a lot less, but people are actually happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that's MetaShare. Maybe you've heard joining MetaShare can save you or your family up to $500 a month, and that's huge, but it's also true. People are just happier with it. They love being part of something that reflects and promotes their values and what they believe in. MetaShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years now, and members have shared more than $8 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care, whether you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan that you're happy with. Here you go. You can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. It's 844-45-BIBLE. That's 844-45-BIBLE. 844-45-BIBLE.
It's the weekend. Yes, you know it's true. But it's already Tuesday, and that's kind of cool. Wednesday, Thursday, next comes Friday. The calendar looks short, babe. A 4-day work week, working one less day, girl. Fun is on my mind. An extra day for play, girl. I won't work overtime. Oh, one day closer to the weekend. We got a 1-day head start, a 4-day work week.
That's right. A lot of folks resuming their work week today because yesterday was Tecumseh's birthday and Confederate Memorial Day, both at the same time. What's with this? It looks like we were attacked by crickets this morning. I mean,
nobody's called.
We don't have a report on the special store on Highway 31. We don't know what's going on in Dublin.
There hasn't been a call at all this morning. I wonder if the phone's working.
Well, that's a good question.
Hmm.
You never know based on the history of our phone. But what you really need to think about is the weather, because after carbon copy day after carbon copy day, things are about to change.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
There has been a 6-day severe weather marathon going on in the middle of the nation. Day after day after day after day, 420 reports of severe weather yesterday, but Alabama has been very quiet. That is going to change, though. We've got some strong to severe storms in the forecast, especially this evening and tonight for us. And you can find out all about that. I urge you to go to the weather blog for a couple of reasons.
It's on the monitors.
I see that on the screen there. We're sharing it. If you're watching us on Facebook and on YouTube at News Talk 93.1, you're seeing future radar at 10:30 tonight, showing this wall of showers and thunderstorms moving into central Alabama with damaging wind gusts, the main threat. Can't rule out a tornado, but the main tornado threat is in extreme west and northwest Alabama. Look at that at midnight. That's colorful radar. And then there's that second round below that. That'll be Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. So 2 different rounds of severe weather. There you go. There's the 8 p.m. Wednesday night for those of you who are watching us right now. If you're not watching us, go to my Facebook weather page, or go to, if you have me on the weather app, the first thing you see is the app. Just click on it and go down and see the damaging wind map. All right, so here's the that's the headlines. Let's get into the details. Showers and thunderstorms are holding off. Mainly, there's a spotty chance this afternoon, I think, with a high around 86. I'm going to call it mostly cloudy. Limited sunshine today. Showers and thunderstorms likely tonight. That's when the damaging wind gust part comes in, with the low tonight in the 60s. And again, the severe weather risk is level 2. Damaging wind gusts. Wednesday's high in the upper 80s. Good bit of sunshine. Risk of showers and thunderstorms scattered across the area during the daytime hours. But your better chance of strong to severe storms, again, Wednesday evening. This is a separate little deal. A level 1 marginal severe weather risk with damaging wind gusts, and our weather app will keep you on top of the action. Then you got maybe a few leftover showers Thursday, a cooler day, upper 70s. But round 2, a separate storm system, completely different. Friday night into Saturday with showers and thunderstorms. I don't think that's a severe weather risk, but the good thing is raindrops. Raindrops, we hope, falling on your head because we need the rain. And then much cooler over the weekend. In fact, mid-40s at night.
What?
Saturday and Sunday night. Yeah.
Can't put the space heater away yet.
No, not yet.
In my smoking dungeon.
Yeah. This morning we have mostly cloudy skies. 69 at Maxwell, 66 at Danley Field at 7:20.
Feeling the pressure of high credit card rates? ASE Credit Union has you covered with a low 1.99% APR on balance transfers. Move your balances in March or April and lock in that 1.99% rate through your October statement. Visit ASE Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
I have at least one dreadful, convoluted intro for random facts, Brady. We got a call from Crawdad.
Hey.
Who cares?
Phones are working.
What's up?
Yes. I was glad that you found the bicycle store on Gulfway Street.
Well, I haven't been to it yet, but at least I know where it is.
I looked at that, a nice little website, so I checked it out.
We have e-bike Oasis with us, right?
Yes.
I heard somebody said that they do regular bike repair, but I have not thought to call and ask. Always like to support a sponsor.
Speaking.
Crawdad, thank you so much for the call. It is 7:21. Your special occasion destination, Mother's Day, is a week from Sunday. You can feel it kind of closing in. And that's only because you want to do something nice for mom.
Sure.
But what? And you're not sure. The place to go is Bryan Jewelry. For over 7 decades, over 3 generations, you talk about experience. It's not just experience in creating and crafting great jewelry, or bringing the River Region one of the best collections out there of all types and styles of gems, rings, charm bracelets, pendants, necklaces, you name it. items starting at under $20.
Okay.
But for those who are stuck at idea, like, what should I do? Stop by 1778 East Main. Talk to them and let them help you come up with the right idea for mom. That kind of experience does it. By the way, anything you purchase from Bryan Jewelry, free care and cleaning for the lifetime of your purchase with them, and they have ways to save you money. Visit the website, which is bryanjewelry.com. They bring you everything there. You get an idea of how vast their collection is. It not only competes, but beats the national chains, and it's very competitive price-wise. But if you go to the website, bryanjewelry.com, and click the members link, you can save $100 on your first purchase of $200 or more. Mom would appreciate your thriftiness in that regard. They also offer 0% financing for qualified customers with Synchrony luxury accounts. And they have separate showcases for the greatest rivalry in sports. War Eagle, Roll Tide. Real, authentic jewelry, not souvenir stuff that can be worn with and given with great pride. Again, start at the website, bryanjewelry.com or 1778 East Main and Broadway. Please tell Lynn Bryan and the great team there that you heard about him here. We'd be very grateful for that. At 7:23, we've got Blue Water News with Sky, and then part 1 of Random Facts. And after that, a $20 food outlet pop quiz question.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. 2 suspects are under arrest after allegedly robbing 2 women at gunpoint early Sunday morning in Montgomery. According to court documents, the victims were leaving Club G's on West South Boulevard when they were robbed and their vehicles stolen. Jaquez White and Ryterius Jenkins, both 20 years old, are charged with 2 counts of first-degree robbery. The Montgomery City Council has given the owner of the former Rose Supper Club 90 days to explain how he will save the historic property. Shake Robertson told the City Council he was not aware that the building was scheduled to be demolished when he purchased it. The building is located on Highland Avenue in the historic Centennial Hill District. The Civil Rights Memorial Center in Montgomery is hosting a traveling exhibit in memory of Emmett Till. The exhibit, which is titled Emmett Till and Mamie Till Mobley, Let the World See, opens to the public today. The exhibit will remain on display in Montgomery until August. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey Publix.
Hey, y'all, Lewis at the Capital Oyster Bar located over here on that beautiful Alabama River. Let's talk about some good times on the river and tell you that this Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock, we love bringing these fine shows to town. This week, Mr. Grayson Capps is in town. What a great storyteller. When he sings a song, he paints a picture, and you can almost see what they're wearing. It's almost tell what they smell like. And also, we got Corky Hughes over here on the guitar. If you're a rocker, you remember Black Oak, Arkansas, well, that was Corky out front there for a while. So check it all out at CapitalOysterBar.com or our Facebook page. You'll see we got an outstanding lineup coming in this month. We also got some outstanding food. We got a fryer, a steamer, and a grill. We're cooking it any way you like it. We rent pontoon boats. All you need is a driver's license and a credit card. We can hook you up with a day on the river. Also got some room in the RV park down here. You can come down here and stay a little while or stay a little longer. So don't forget, Grayson Capps, Corky Hughes, 4 o'clock showtime at the Capital Oyster Bar. It's going to be a good time. You'll enjoy it, I promise.
It's time to show Mom how much you appreciate her with a Jenny Lynn's floral creation for Mother's Day. Skip the grocery store flowers and make one quick call, 285-1000. Roses, lilies, beautiful bouquets, and gift baskets designed just for Mom. Call Jenny Lynn's Creations, 285-1000. The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Because on the counter, you want to know why?
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Giving you something to think about. This is Morning Shower Thoughts.
You have to wipe it 4 times to realize it only needed 3 wipes.
Morning Shower Thoughts.
Now,
Wipe 3 times on the window if you want.
Random facts.
That's kind of reminiscent of Knock 3 Times, the hit song.
You figured it out. I was wondering if that would fly over everybody's head, but I guess it didn't.
The hit song, that's a BJ, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tony
that was
Orlando.
1973.
Yeah, Tony Orlando and Yon.
Did you know?
Somebody said I looked like him once.
Is that right? Because of the
Took me a
mustache?
day to get over that.
Oh my gosh.
While LED light bulbs may not burn out like an incandescent will, they experience what's called lumen depreciation, where the bulbs progressively get dimmer and dimmer over time.
Thus, the invention of the term dim bulb.
Sure. I think
Boy.
that probably happened with incandescent.
When that happens, I get Lumion depression.
Lumen
Depreciation.
Did you know? You right? Yeah, but people can still see you choke to death on the camera. The dog? Did you know in the Australian marsupial Antechinus, I think is the name here? I don't know. The entire species reproduces in a single suicidal mating event.
What do you mean suicidal mating event?
I'm about to explain. All males will breed non-stop for 2 to 3 weeks.
They'll stop?
The stress of which causes every male to die.
Wow.
From organ failure and immune collapse.
Oh my God.
But that is how the species survives.
But it's fun for a few weeks.
And there's nothing like organ
Then they
failure.
have to go to
Organ failure.
Australia marsupial health.
Yeah, they die from organ failure, internal bleeding, and immune collapse.
Oh my gosh.
Because they've just been going nonstop for 2 or 3 weeks.
But was it worth it?
Wow. Did you know there is a planet called HD 189733b?
Memorable.
Yeah, it is, I know. On this planet, it rains sideways at 5,400 miles per hour.
Wow.
And it's not water. It's glass.
Oh.
The planet's blue color doesn't come from oceans like Earth. It comes from silicate particles, glass particles.
Oh my God.
In what is considered a blowtorched atmosphere with temperatures over 1,000 degrees Celsius.
That settles it. I'm never going to go to that planet.
Just insane what can be out there.
Sideways
Glass rain at 5,400 miles per hour.
Oh my gosh.
Rich will put a special blog out about that if it ever happens.
Did you know a Catholic priest by the name of Juan Molina, no relation to Alfred, which
my new favorite actor.
I love him. Anyway, this Catholic priest, Juan Molina, was one of the precursors of the theory of the gradual evolution of the species. This happened 44 years before Darwin. In fact, Darwin repeatedly quoted this Catholic priest in the Origin of Origin of Species. Did you know? I don't. This is before my time and your time. This is before either of yours time, but you're likely to have known about it than I would. It happened in 1923. A guy it was called the Dolly Gray imposter.
The Dolly Gray imposter.
A man fooled multiple NFL teams into thinking he was an All-American player from Princeton named Jack Gray with the nickname of Dolly Gray. He played one game for the Green Bay Packers, playing poorly, according to Curly Lambeau, and then he disappeared, and his identity currently remains unknown.
Huh.
Yeah.
Curly of Lambeau Field fame.
Yeah. Did you know? I'm gonna mispronounce this probably. Autogyrum, I think. The Benson B8M is also a autogyrum. It's flown by the, if I'm saying gyro, maybe it's not gyro, maybe it's gyro.
No, it's gyro.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's one of those, what do they call them?
It's kind of like an amusement park ride.
It almost is. Yeah. It's like an ultralight.
Yes.
Type of thing.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah. It was featured in The Road Warrior, the old Mel Gibson Mad Max thing. One of those were being flown in. It's not a helicopter.
No.
And the rotor is completely unpowered. It spins due to the air rushing past the blades, not because a motor is spinning it. So you have to keep that forward momentum going in order to keep the blade spinning. Coming up on Random Facts, we will tell you a random fact about Einstein of Albert fame. We have a random fact about the ISS. We have a random fact about the Prime Minister of Pakistan. We have a Star Trek random fact. Rich.
Okay.
Perked him up, and specifically Next Generation. And we have a random fact about Thomas Edison. That's all coming up on Random Facts.
All right, later this hour, Menthol Meredith. You may have heard that the United Kingdom passed a law. They will not allow the purchase of cigarettes from this day forward by anybody born in 2009 or later. In other words, they won't be able to start the habit. This is what happens when the government meddles, and she is not happy about this.
All right.
So we'll get her thoughts on that just ahead at 7:34.
Traffic is brought to you by Dillon Rings. Dillon Rings has great watches and beautiful rings. Or have Josh design a piece of jewelry for you. Shop Dillon Rings now at 119 Brown Springs Road. And check them out on Facebook.
First day back to work for many people today. Skipper, how's the commute?
We have a new accident, I-85 southbound at the top of the ramp to East Boulevard. Please watch out if you're exiting there. We also had an accident earlier, Alabama River Parkway at North Pass Road. That is right across the railroad tracks up on Northern Boulevard. And 231 out of Wetumpka near Jasmine Hill Road in the southbound lanes. If you're coming into Montgomery, had a little bit of a backup there earlier. We're hoping that they have got that one out of the way, but please use caution. Very busy everywhere else around the area. Registration going on now at Trenton State Community College for summer classes, which begin May 20th. That date's fast approaching. Change your life. Go to TrentonState.edu to get all the information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
You can't control interest rates. You can't control housing inventory. And you definitely can't control what the national news decides to panic about this week. But here's what you can control. You control your timing. You decide when it's the right time to buy, when it makes sense to refinance, and when to tap into your equity to renovate, invest, or consolidate debt and free up monthly cash flow. Real estate decisions aren't one size fits all, and they shouldn't be driven by headlines or social media noise. They should be based on your goals, your finances, and your life. The smartest moves happen when you focus on what you can control and work with someone who helps you see the full picture. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Todd Strange, and I had the privilege of being the mayor of Montgomery 2009 to 2019. As mayor, our top priorities were the safety of our city and community development. Unfortunately, in recent years, violence has raised its ugly head. We all have seen what's happening in our community. More has to be done to ensure the safety of Montgomery. For that reason, I'm backing Republican Catherine Robinson for Attorney General. She has stood tall for Montgomery and said enough is enough. Catherine has worked in the Attorney General's office for 10 years. I've seen her lead and help set up the Montgomery Area Crime Suppression Unit and help pass tough new laws to target gang activity. Catherine Robinson cares about Montgomery, and she will work with Coach Strobel to put an end to violent crime and restore law and order. Catherine will deliver. On May 19th, join me in voting for Catherine Robinson for Attorney General.
Paid for by Robertson for Attorney General, P.O. Box 50063, Birmingham, Alabama 35253.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
And now, can I have some more vodka?
Right after.
Random facts.
Good timing.
Did you know Albert Einstein bequeathed, it's a fun word, his likeness to the Hebrew University of Jerusalem? They raise over $1 million a year on average just from licensing his likeness.
So give me an example of how they use his likeness. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, they own rights to his likeness. So if you put his picture on a shirt, they make money off of it.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people have been telling me, for some reason, my hair got lighter recently.
Mm-hmm.
And it's long and it flies away, and they say I have Einstein hair. Do I have to pay for that?
Who sent you that picture that makes you look like Einstein? Somebody did. So what is the name of this group again?
The Hebrew University of Jerusalem.
Okay.
Yeah. So, in other words, if somebody says, hey, we want to start making lunchboxes with his picture, and they're like, okay, we'll license that out to you so you can do that, they make money off of it. So they own the rights to his likeness. Did you know the most expensive project ever built by humans is the International Space Station?
Okay.
Cost about $150 billion in total, and about $3 to $4 billion a year just to keep it operational.
It's not the cost of it's the service.
Yeah.
Makes it so expensive.
And is it 2030 that it is?
It is, yeah. NASA has contracted SpaceX for $843 million to build a vehicle that will safely deorbit the ISS around 2030.
Wow.
As soon as they took it off the lot, it was going to go down in value by 20%. You know that.
And it will be built in that building that I was in a few days ago.
Oh, the SpaceX vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Where did they build? The International Space Station, was that built in different parts of the world?
It
and
was.
then sent up individually? Or?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. It was like assembled gradually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know Benazir Bhutto, if I'm pronouncing it right at all, and I'm probably not, that guy became Prime Minister of Pakistan at the age of 30. I'm sorry, this is a female. Benazir Bhutto became Prime Minister of Pakistan at the age of 35, making her the first woman to lead a Muslim-majority country. She later became the first elected head of government in modern history to give birth while in office. That happened back in 1990.
That means she must have been doing that.
I'm sure she was.
Just
I
like
mean, I'm sure it just did that.
just like those Australian marsupials.
Did you know? Oh boy. Season 3, episode 24 of Star Trek The Next Generation is titled Menage a Troy.
Yeah.
You know, you're familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that he is familiar with the Star Trek episodes. Like, I give him an episode title, he's like, I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you remember of that episode? Do you know?
I know I can't give you specific details of that episode.
So you don't know what
but there are some you could throw out where I can tell you all about that episode.
So you don't know what the combination of his safe is? From
yeah. Move out of your parents' garage.
What was the combination?
Have you ever kissed a girl?
Yeah. Anyway, that particular episode co-starred the wife of Gene Roddenberry.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was also written by Roddenberry's personal assistant, with whom he had a longtime affair with as well.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah. Although the title is a pun that references one of the characters named Troy, even though it had both Roddenberry's wife and his mistress he was seeing on the side there.
How about that?
Involved.
Wow.
And finally, did you know Thomas Edison was almost entirely deaf, which he considered an advantage because it would keep him distraction-free for his work. His work also kept him from home. He rarely saw his family at all. The one exception each year was the 4th of July. That's because he liked making fireworks and could feel the boom of their explosion because he could not hear.
I've never heard that about Jefferson, that he was...
It's not Jefferson, it's Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison. No.
Oh, Edison I knew, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where did I get that from?
I don't know where you pulled Jefferson out of, but yeah.
I heard 4th of July. I thought of Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah.
I'm busy getting the food outlet specials ready.
Okay.
It is.
Anyway,
I have to admit I was distracted.
All right.
those are your random facts.
All right. Since I just ruined the last one, I may as well bring you the good news now. Today is the last day for these specials because they run Wednesday through the following Tuesday at Food Outlet, where everything, day to day, week to week, is cost plus 10%. Their price break for spring savings include baby back pork ribs at $3.29 and country style pork ribs at $2.28 per pound. Who doesn't love a corn dog every once in a while? It's the perfect midnight munchie. That's why I keep a package of Bar S corn dogs. $4.97 for a 14-count package. I mean, you can entertain a lot of kids with one box of these Bar S. Pillsbury biscuits are $1.68. And Boston Butts are $1.67 a pound. A lot of barbecuing ahead. There you go. That's a great price. Heinz ketchup on sale. The 20-ounce bottle is $2.97. Excellent price. I saw it for $1 more at a different store because they do the reconnaissance shopping. Coke products by the suitcase. That's the 24-can easy-to-carry pack. $10.79 for that. And those generally run about $3 or $4 higher at the other stores. And a 12-pack of Bluebell ice cream cups, 2 of those for $10. So that's 24 cups for $10. And Wild Mike's pizzas, all varieties, $5.97. And they are bigger than your average pizza. And, man, they might get the one that's got everything. That's the best out of all the Wild Mike pizzas selection. Stop at Food Outlet in Millbrook on Highway 14 on the north side of the street there, east of I-65, on the west side of Highway 31 in Prattville on Main Street. And I'll see you Sunday morning, Coliseum Boulevard next to Eastbrook Flea Market and Antique Mall for Food Outlet. Locally owned, by the way, another reason to support them. At 7:45, time for that $20 Food Outlet pop quiz question, Quizmaster Jay.
Earlier, there's that 1991 image of the Queen that was on TV.
Doesn't she look young?
Looked completely different.
Wow.
Although 1990, again,
very sexy.
Does not feel like it was that long ago.
I know.
But it was.
I know. Right?
And it just bugs me that I look at that and I'm like, oh, yeah, Queen, that's fine. Yeah. Anyway, earlier in Random Facts, we mentioned that the Hebrew University of Jerusalem owns the likeness of this person, in which they make about $1 million a year off of. Who is the person that we're talking about?
272-9228, 272-9228. Let's see all the lines.
You don't have to be Einstein to figure this out.
I forgot. Yeah, we're the
Just call us.
334 area code at 272-9228. Wait for your call. While we do that, let's be creatively occupied with Skipper in the traffic. Get the latest on your commute.
We have a new accident, I-85 southbound at the top of the ramp to East Boulevard. Please watch out if you're exiting there. We also had an accident earlier, Alabama River Parkway at North Pass Road. That is right across the railroad tracks off of Northern Boulevard. And 231 out of Wetumpka near Jasmine Hill Road in the southbound lanes. If you're coming into Montgomery, had a little bit of a backup there earlier. We're hoping that they have got that one out of the way, but please use caution. Very busy everywhere else around the area. Registration going on now at Trenton State Community College for summer classes, which begin May 20th. That date's fast approaching. Change your life. Go to TrentonState.edu to get all the information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
I love it when we can greet a caller with a hotkey for their first name.
Roy
is here, ready to.
Hey, Roy. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, the Hebrew University of Jerusalem makes a lot of money a year owning the likeness of this famous person.
Albert Einstein.
Einstein is correct.
For bonus points, who on the morning show most resembles Albert Einstein?
That would be you.
Very good.
Good work.
Very good. Stand by. You're going to go to the food outlet.
With a $20 head start. This is Rod.
Hey, Rod.
Hey, good morning.
All right, we got a follow-up for you.
A real easy one. It was the last random fact. Thomas Edison had a disability, and he was okay with this particular disability.
He was hard of hearing.
Yes, correct. You are right. That is right.
He's dead to even heard that thing. All right, thank you so much. And look, it's Backup Steve.
Hey, Backup Steve, what's up?
Hey, good morning. I was knocking 3 times instead of wiping. I could only think that song.
I thought that was okay. You know, I was looking
what?
to do something different.
If that song is in my head all day long now, I will kill you.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame
you. Be thinking about that all day long. That one is e-bike commercial. That e-bike, that's a worm in my head.
Oh, God. E-bike Oasis.
That's what makes it successful.
Oasis, right for you. Hey, Steve, if you went to the planet HD 189733, the rain is really weird on that planet. Tell me anything about the rain on that planet. What is it? What's going on?
Jay has convinced me no travel plans to that planet because of the sideways rain at 5,000 miles an hour.
That's right. Sideways rain. And what is the rain made of?
Glass.
Glass. Yeah.
Lordy.
That's right.
I mean, how did we discover that? How did we figure that out?
I don't know. How did they know that stuff?
Well, I just pulled that up, actually. It was discovered in 2005.
Yep.
Via something called radial velocity.
Oh, that.
And is frequently studied due to its proximity to its star. So, yeah, we discovered it in 2005.
Did you cover
We don't
that?
have time. I was going to tell you about radial velocity.
Did you cover that the day you started in 2005?
Yeah.
21 years ago.
Wow, it is 1.13 times the mass and radius of Jupiter.
Wow.
That's a big
It's a big planet.
That's what the astronomers say.
Yeah.
And hey, Greg, happy anniversary sale, man.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year.
I'm just celebrating my arrival in this town and all that it has given me over these
Well, as
years.
Rich said, morning radio has never been the same since. And afternoon radio, for that matter.
That's true. That is true.
We don't need the aluminum antenna, aluminum foil antenna.
Major market talent. Yep.
Because I had my antenna up when you first came in, man. I said, I got to listen to this guy till at least the sun goes down.
Yeah.
You know?
I wish you had been at the ballpark Saturday night. I would love a review on my stadium announcing skills.
Oh, he was great.
Well, I'll have to. My grandson is an intern now for the Biscuit.
Oh.
And so Kim, he's one of the interns now.
Oh, cool.
I wonder if he was the young man that directed me Saturday night because he was great.
Well, I don't know. He's a very tall fella and dark hair. He used to play basketball for in high school and was at Troy. He's a sports. If you ask him any question about sports, he knows that he's a sports. Management major or something like that. Hoping to be working with the SEC. So.
Well, he's with a great group of people over there. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh! Absolutely. And I'm sure you did just fine. I'm sure.
If you hear anything, let me know. Thank you, Steve.
Okay. You bet. Take care. Bye-bye now.
I just had a question I wanted to ask you. Right now, we were going to have a Baumhauer's gathering tomorrow night. We're not going to do that. I don't like, there's just too much happening too close to the time we'd be gathering.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out a different time to celebrate
Okay. All right.
that. And I make it an occasion every year because, God, I came up here on a wing and a prayer. I didn't know if it'd last a week, a year, or whatever, and it's turned into the best decision I ever
Can you
made.
imagine in November it's going to be 49 years for me?
That gives me a year and a half to plan your 50th. We'll come up with something very special.
All right.
At 7:51.
Rich Thomas weather brought to you by M&M Outdoors. Book your stay today at MNMcampground.com for relaxation at its best. It's easy to find and hard to leave. M&M Outdoors, your home away from home.
Before I forget, I was browsing YouTube yesterday, and James Spann and the people up at 3340 did a 15-year, it was a short documentary, about 15, 20 minutes long, marking the anniversary of the big outbreak.
And our buddy was on Fox Weather Channel yesterday. Did a great job, and I sent him a very long congratulatory message. You know, he still feels responsible for a lot of
I saw that in the
deaths.
special, and at the end of the special, over the song Amazing Grace, they scrolled every single name of every person killed that
He
day.
says he knows every name. He knows all the names. But I told him in that message that you saved hundreds of lives that day. He did.
Many more than were lost.
He did.
I hope he comes to terms with that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, you want to play my weather open here?
I just did.
Oh, okay. Very warm again today, with a high temperature up to about 86, but limited sunshine. We'll call it mostly cloudy. Risk of some spotty showers and thunderstorms. There already are some in North Alabama. Showers and storms are likely tonight. And this is why I want you to look at our weather blog. I worked really hard this morning. I want you to look at several different graphics. First of all, we are on a level 2 severe weather risk. That's bad enough. But then the wind graphic, the wind risk map, will get your attention. So damaging winds would be the main threat. But the tornado graphic on the tornado risk basically covers just west and northwest Alabama. In other words, tornado is most likely farther away from us and not with our batch of storms, if you follow me. All right? So showers and storms likely tonight. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action. It knows where you live, and it will instantly alert you to any severe weather warnings for your area. Damaging wind gusts the primary threat. With the high temperature tomorrow in the upper 80s, there'll be a good bit of sun mixed in with some clouds on Wednesday. Risk of some scattered showers and storms daytime, but then another severe weather threat Wednesday evening. You follow me during the evening hours, and you'll see that on Future Radar on the blog. Showers and storms likely, level 1 severe weather risk again. And then another completely different storm system coming up Friday night into Saturday with more showers and storms. This time, though, the low will be in the northern Gulf, so that will not be a severe weather situation for us. Much cooler over the weekend. 40s at night, Saturday night, and Sunday night is a big change from the 80s. Right now, this morning, cloudy skies. It's 66 now at 7:54.
I'm going to give you a bonus weather open.
Have a happy new year with Rich Thomas Weather.
CB&S Bank, serving families and communities since 1906. Proud to be named 16th best performing bank nationally in their asset category by American Banker. Learn more at cbsbank.com. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we are at 7:55. We have the Wall Street Business Report. And at the end of this break, stay tuned for Menthol Meredith, who has thoughts about Britain's new law that will prohibit tobacco sales to anybody born after 2009. This is fascism to me. I think she and I may agree on this one.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander. U.S. stocks wavered on Monday as investors assessed a reported Iran proposal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. And Microsoft said its exclusive partnership with OpenAI was ending. Iran has offered to end its chokehold on the Strait of Hormuz if the United States will lift its blockade on the country and ends the war in a proposal that would postpone discussions on the Islamic Republic's nuclear program. The Federal Reserve is expected to keep its benchmark interest rate unchanged at the April 29th meeting as war-related inflation risk and a still tight labor market linger. United Airlines is no longer pursuing a merger with American Airlines. United CEO Scott Kirby made the announcement Monday after American reportedly denied to engage in talks. Kirby has outlined why he thinks a merger between his airline and rival American would benefit travelers, despite Americans' refusal to engage in negotiations. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0200. 662.
Hunger doesn't always look the way you think, but it's closer than you realize. On Saturday, May 9th, join the Budget Bites battle at the Heart of Alabama Food Bank and turn awareness into action. Teams will go head-to-head, creating a full meal for $5 per person or less in just 60 minutes. Every $1 raise provides 5 meals for neighbors in need. Now we need you. Register your team today at hafb.org. Deadline is May 2nd. Be part of the solution. Cook with purpose. Fight hunger one meal at a time.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
From weddings and concerts to cookouts and construction sites, TT Porta Toilets has been serving Central Alabama for over 30 years. Whether you need standard portable toilets with wash stations or upscale restroom trailers for special events, the Tierce family has the right solution for every occasion. So when you're planning your next big event or project, make it easy on yourself. Call 285-5513 or visit ttportatoilet.com. TT Porta Toilets. Clean, convenient, dependable.
I was in foot pain for 20 years, trying to give it relief, buying all these different insoles, drugstore insoles, custom insoles. I spent thousands of dollars. I bought all these products and not a single one worked. I really, truly needed to have relief in my feet. And the Good Feet arch supports were what gave me the relief I needed.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
They wanted to make sure that I got something that my feet felt good in, not somebody else's feet. I love the fact that I can wear these arch supports in all my shoes. I have boots, I have cowboy boots, I have running shoes, I have walking shoes, I have flat shoes, I have heels. It makes me so happy. If you ask my husband, he will crack up because there is no store I would rather go in than a shoe store. I'm Teresa, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
This is Jennifer Pestricelli, General Sales Manager and co-owner of Blue Water Broadcasting. If you're an experienced sales professional ready for more opportunity, more income potential, and more control over your own success, we should talk. At Blue Water, you'll work with local business owners to develop strategic marketing campaigns across 7 radio stations and a growing digital platform, including social, streaming, and targeted advertising. Outside sales experience is required. Media or digital experience is a plus. If you're ready for a career move that rewards performance, send us your resume today. BlueWaterBroadcasting.com.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
All right, as promised, Menthol Meredith with her thoughts on the extremely fascistic law passed in the United Kingdom preventing anybody born in 2009 or later from ever purchasing tobacco.
But what? Did y'all hear about how they're banning cigarettes in the UK for people born after 2009? Yet another reason why I'm glad I live in the land of the free and the home of the Newport. Shoot, I'd like to see them try and stop me from smoking. I'd be like a patriot, like that Patrick Swayze screaming, give me nicotine or give me death. Okay, y'all. Now I gotta go. I'm gonna go sit in my pickup and eat a corn dog and smoke with the engine running, like the founding fathers intended.
God, I gotta wear my rubber glasses from Walmart because I keep leaving my good ones elsewhere. Market's been kind of up and down this morning. Started up a couple of 100 points, dropped to almost zero. Now it's back up. I don't know what's driving it, but Brett McDonald will join us at 5:15 this afternoon to explain it in terms that we can understand, and that's one thing I really appreciate about him. Potential Morning Maroon candidates. There are 3 women in New Zealand. They have an interesting accent, by the way.
Different than Australia.
All their E's are long.
Yeah.
Anyway, all their clothing was stolen, and they found it because they saw it on the person who stole it wearing it.
Oh, no.
Details ahead. I can't believe I might be considering Buddhist monks as morning maroons after they were caught with 242 pounds of dope. I guess maybe that's how they
I just don't
meditate all day.
I was going to say, I just don't expect that out of monks.
No, you really don't. But maybe that's how they stay still and
perhaps
and get spiritual all day long. And here's a preview. We're just a few weeks away from midsummer television. You'll have a couple of blockbusters and big season finales ahead. And then from like the end of May into September, it's a lot of crap. Like this.
With more and more health-conscious Americans wanting food containing sea salt, the demand has reached dangerous proportions. From the producers of Deadliest Catch and Ice Road Truckers comes Sea Salt Sailors.
We lost Carl. I hope everyone enjoys taking a bite of their sea salt chips.
Sea Salt Sailors, only on the Discovery Channel.
Now, I ask you, can you tell the difference between regular salt and sea salt?
Sort of. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can. Yeah.
I can, yes. But you have to understand my journey with salt in my life.
Oh.
I have gone so long without it.
Oh.
So minimalist with it.
You can detect it really.
That
easy.
I really can tell when there's salt in my in my food. I can tell when stuff's oversalted too.
This reminds me of my journey with booze.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah.
You don't forget it. You absolutely don't, but you are so sensitive to it when you smell, taste, whatever.
You know what I notice when I go out to eat with someone, the people, and there's a lot of people who do this, who automatically, before they even taste their food, are salting it.
Well, the food fascists got to a lot of the restaurants on the whole issue of salt. Well, didn't they have a thing? Who was mayor of New York? Was it? It wasn't. I don't think it was the fathead de Blasio. It was the fathead before him. Passed a law regulating table salt in restaurants.
I do remember that.
And I don't know if that's still the case up there, but a lot of restaurants kind of followed suit, and they make salt something you add.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you cannot use it, because almost anything you make that's going to have flavor has to have salt.
Well,
but
sure. But
is sea salt any healthier? That
I'd have to look. I really haven't checked on it to see, because you've got sea salt, you've got Himalayan pink salt, you've got just regular salt, then you've got the iodized or non-iodized salt.
Can you tell the difference between iodized and non-iodized salt?
You can. I think you can. You can in taste. It is very. If you take out the iodized salt, you have to be very careful about how much of it you take.
I
or
love
the non-iodized. I can't remember which one it is.
I love the famous story, and you've heard this before, and maybe a fable, maybe it didn't happen, but the guy who's taking his potential hiree to dinner, and for a very prominent CEO positioning, like a company, and all of a sudden he says, "I'm sorry, you can't have the job." Why? Because you just salted your food before tasting it. In other words, you just took, without checking first what it tasted like.
That's a hell of a reason to lose a job.
Well, I mean, he was making a point. You acted without first checking the situation.
Gee.
I don't that that we've all heard that story though. It's interesting.
I don't question that it happened.
Yeah.
That's the way life is sometimes.
Yeah. Isn't it
Whenever
funny?
I've had so few of those kind of things. Interesting. All right, it's 8:07. I'd like to talk to guys about just your overall well-being. How is it? Are you feeling low energy? Does the day seem long before it even starts? Are you sleeping poorly? Are you gaining weight even though your diet has not really changed on a day-to-day basis? These are all subtle but serious indications of a low testosterone level, because it's about a lot more than sexual health. It's about overall well-being. And weight can also be a contributing factor in many cases of ED. Point being, at Montgomery Men's Health, the first thing they do is check that T level. It's a $99 test, but it's changed thousands of lives for the better. A rejuvenation process, because it can be easily fixed. But to fix it, and to what extent, they need that test result so they can tell how low you might be. But it's a great thing to experience, that rejuvenation, that extra energy, that little extra in the tank, so you have not only a full work day, but you've got time after work to enjoy yourself. Now, if you're having issues in the realm of sexual health, they have solutions there that go above and beyond the world of pills. And you should owe it to yourself to find out about these. Pills don't always work. In fact, there's almost a pressure or an expectation that comes with taking one of those things. And if it doesn't help you perform at the level you expect, all of a sudden you've got a problem, and it gets into your head, into your thinking. They can help you through all of this at Montgomery Men's Health. To find out what's there, schedule that appointment or visit them online at montgomerymenshealth.com. You can make the appointment there as well and find out, because fear can exist where wisdom does not. And that's what you'll get from this experience with them. To make the appointment by phone, call 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. Or again, MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. It's an incredible group of people over there, great staff. And I'm really happy to say yes, I am fine.
We have an accident, Taylor Road at Vaughn Road. Please use caution there. Our accident on I-85 southbound at the top of the ramp to East Boulevard, causing some real problems for folks trying to get from Carmichael on that side over to the Sam's Club side. And traffic is backed up on 85 southbound all the way out to Taylor. They're trying to clear that accident, but it is preventing people from turning left onto East Boulevard, so things are stacking up. We will keep you updated. Come by Thompson Tractor in Montgomery and check out their incredible selection of used equipment at their used equipment sales center. See the machines that get the big jobs done. Thompson Tractor off I-85 just past Chantilly Parkway. Buckle up with J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Congressman Barry Moore has always delivered for Alabama. As a member of the House Freedom Caucus, Barry Moore earned a score of 100 from Heritage Action for protecting our values. He's helped thousands of Alabama families, fought for our veterans as a veteran himself, and secured millions for infrastructure, first responders, and public safety. Barry Moore helped pass Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill, delivering tax cuts for hardworking Alabama families, and stood strong to secure our borders. Now, Barry is taking that fight to the United States Senate. Barry Moore will defend our freedoms, defend the Second Amendment, protect our children, stand up for parents, and keep boys out of girls' sports while continuing to cut taxes and lower prices. Endorsed by President Trump, Barry Moore is a proven conservative Alabama can trust.
I'm Congressman Barry Moore. I've rolled up my sleeves in Congress, and I'll keep fighting for Alabama in the U.S. Senate. I'm Barry Moore, a conservative fighter, and I approve this message.
Approved and paid for by Barry Moore for U.S. Senate.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Today is April 28th, Cubicle Day. Celebrate your padded cell without a door by prairie dogging with your fellow cube farmers and raising your coffee mug for a toast. Here's to thinking outside the box on Cubicle Day.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
813.
SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. Last weekend's attack on the White House Correspondents' Dinner in D.C. has the Trump administration performing a top-to-bottom review of presidential security. Saturday's chaotic encounter resulted in shots being fired. 31-year-old Cole Thomas Allen is charged with attempting to assassinate the president, transporting a firearm across state lines, and discharge of a firearm during a violent crime. Congressional Republicans point to that incident as another reason to get behind the president's White House ballroom project, providing a more secure venue for all kinds of events. On Wall Street this morning, stock futures suggest a mixed open later on. The Dow futures currently up 52 points, while the NASDAQ futures are down 345 points for a loss of more than 1%. S&P futures are off 46. This is SRN News.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you. Smooth accelerators. When that light turns green, you're off. Like a warm knife through firm butter. Going from 0 to the speed limit in an appropriate amount of time. Sure, your car has horsepower, but your horses prance around as silky smooth as your right foot. Fancy Prancerton. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents.
Did not want to be the king with thrones instead of chairs. And they make me wear this giant crown which messes up my hair. I make me meet with Parliament, as my mom did before. I wish that I could advocate just like Henry IV. The ceremonies are long and boring. Yeah, I really hate being king. I'm certainly not going to be drinking tea with Paddington Bear. I am not my mother. So proper and uptight. Wish I were my brother. No, that's not quite right. Books, all this pomp and circumstance really stinks. Ministers tell me what to say, think. My sons have reason to poison my dream. Yes, I really hate being king. Yes, I really hate being king. Yes, I really hate being king.
For no matter how silly the idea of having a queen might be to us, as Americans, we must be gracious, and considerate host.
Well, it's a king now, so we still should follow the same example, right?
So he's speaking today, right, to the Congress?
I think so.
No, Leslie Nielsen's dead.
Ah, see what he did there.
Jay's
She
got
played that little
everybody.
drop of that was Leslie Nielsen.
You can't sneak one past Jay.
You work on this show long enough.
We're going to be talking about Prattville City Fest here in a minute. First, though, you really need, and I'm going to put that those blog images back up on the expected radar while you tell everybody how this is all going to happen.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
So yesterday was day 6 of a multi-day severe weather threat that has been assaulting our country, mostly places like the Midwest and the Plains and the Mississippi Valley, and now marching eastward. And we are in the severe weather crosshairs today. Well, starting up north early, but then I think for a lot of us here within the sound of my voice, this will be sometime this evening and tonight that we will be dealing with primarily a damaging wind threat. Can we say zero threat on tornadoes? No, you really can't say zero. But the primary tornado threat will be northwest Alabama and then over portions of Mississippi and Arkansas and so on and so forth. But it doesn't matter. Damaging winds can still blow a tree onto your house. And very warm again today. I think during the daytime hours, we're up to about 86. Limited sunshine, so we'll call it mostly cloudy. There's a risk of some spotty showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. But I think the greatest risk of severe weather would be showers and storms that are likely tonight across the area. And check out the weather blog for future radar and a whole lot more. Level 2 severe weather threat, yeah, that gets your attention. Damaging wind gusts, perhaps. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action. It knows where you live, and it will give you instant push notifications for severe weather alert. Tomorrow, with a high in the upper 80s, a good bit of sunshine mixed in with some clouds. And yes, there will be a risk of scattered showers and storms at times tomorrow in the afternoon hours, daytime. But I think the better risk of strong to severe storms would be Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. Another level 1 severe weather risk, in this case, damaging wind gusts possibility. Chance of some leftover showers Thursday, sure, I guess so. Cooler with a high in the upper 70s. Then a completely different storm system in the northern Gulf of Mexico will bring in another round of showers and storms Friday night into Saturday. And I realize that may affect a lot of outdoor plans. But we'll keep an eye on it for you. And then much cooler over the weekend, mid-40s for a low Saturday night and Sunday night. Right now, Maxwell is at 70. It's 69 at Montgomery Stanley Field at 8:20.
Feeling the pressure of high credit card rates? ASE Credit Union has you covered with a low 1.99% APR on balance transfers. Move your balances in March or April and lock in that 1.99% rate for your October statement. Visit ASE Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
A speeding bullet.
I'm a superhero.
More powerful than a locomotive.
I'm a superhero.
Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
I'm like a superhero or something.
I'm a superhero too. Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's National Superhero Day. Superman, Iron Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Panther.
I'm a superhero. You're not.
It honors real-life superheroes as well.
We're superheroes.
Military, police officers, firefighters, doctors, or nurses.
Nice cake. Nice cake. Let's start the show.
I'm still going with Christopher Reeve and the 1978 Superman as the best because
I like
it was
that.
a well-done movie,
yeah,
and it still kept the comic book flavor. It didn't get too carried away.
And
with
what was her name? Who was Lois?
Margot Kidder.
Yeah, Margot Kidder, yeah.
Yeah.
Before she went a little Looney Tunes.
Yeah. I remember it was the early 80s. She was found naked on somebody's front lawn.
Yeah.
Acting out, as we might say. It's 8:21.
Thank you very much. I want to tell you about Heirloom Jewelers here in town, a one-of-a-kind jewelry store selling one-of-a-kind jewelry, run by Troop Booth, who is the only person that is there running that. So when you get in touch with Troop Booth or with Heirloom Jewelers, you're going to be talking to Troop, and that's the only person you're going to be talking to. 260-0066 is the number to get in touch with Troop Booth, and that's how that phone conversation is going to start. You have to call him, talk to him, And that will get things rolling as far as the ball is concerned, as we talk about. You can go online to Facebook or Instagram. You can also check out heirloomjewelers.com to see the entire collection and the history of all the different pieces that they've got there at Heirloom Jewelers. I keep saying they, but there's really only one person, and it is Troop Booth. That is it. He is the owner, the operator. He is the guy that is going to make all the decisions here. He's got a degree from the Gemological Institute of America. His grandparents opened the store back in 1977, and he offers fair and honest values and pricing. Now, they're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, Saturday, 10 to 2. That is by appointment only and offers free evaluation. So give him a call, 260-0066, or go online to heirloomjewelers.com.
All right, we'll check into Prattville City Fest right after news.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
1819 News.
For Andrea Tice, I'm Carl Brady. A man who was shot to death by a security guard at a bus station in Birmingham over the weekend has been identified. 46-year-old Angelo Herbert Hill Jr. was shot just before 5 p.m. Sunday at the Greyhound station on Morris Avenue. According to police, the guard shot Hill after getting involved in a fight with him. Greyhound has maintained that the guard was not employed by them. The suspect was taken in by the Birmingham Police Department for questioning, but has not been identified as of this report. More Alabama news coming after this.
The news cycle can be overwhelming, to say the least. Andrea Tice cuts through all the noise with the daily detail from 1819 News, Alabama and national news in just 10 to 15 minutes. What you need to know before you start your day. Find the daily detail wherever you get your podcast.
During Monday's broadcast of Alabama Morning News with JT, U.S. Senator Katie Britt discussed Saturday's assassination attempt on President Donald Trump at the White House Correspondents Association dinner. According to Britt, despicable rhetoric from the Democratic leadership caused the near-tragic events of Saturday evening, and she called on Democrats to be more responsible with their messaging. Dozens of events are planned across Alabama for the 75th Annual National Day of Prayer on May 7th. More than 3 dozen gatherings will take place statewide, bringing communities together for prayer and reflection. This year's theme is Glorify God Among the Nations, Seeking Him in All Generations. The National Day of Prayer is observed each year on the first Thursday in May, with events ranging from local services to community-wide gatherings. For 1819 News, I'm Carl Brady for Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web, or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
This is the News Talk 93.1 River Region Business Spotlight, a chance for you to get to know our area businesses and business leaders.
Prattville City Fest, an event I've attended many times over the years in my, as of today, 21 years here in town.
Is Prattville the most celebrated place ever? I mean, I love the way that Prattville celebrates all the time.
The parades are the best. They're packed, enthusiastic.
Yes.
And I'm sure this will be a great event as well. We welcome to the microphones Brian Glosson, who's the Regional Business Development Specialist for Buffalo Rock, a company that we are very grateful to.
Oh, we know Buffalo Rock. Yeah.
And Isis Hundley. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're with Baptist
Health.
I'm sorry, and I've been in your hospital so many times. Seriously, in fact, it was in my first year I had my first Baptist experience. Had surgeries, lithotripsies, all kinds of exciting stuff.
Wow.
And you guys always do a great job.
Yes, hopefully you got excellent care.
I did get
Good.
excellent care. I don't like it when people have negative thoughts. It's amazing people.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing
So
people.
City Fest this weekend. How many years now for City Fest?
Now, this City Fest will be 38.
Is
So
that right?
it is the 38th City Fest that's happening this Friday and Saturday.
Okay, Friday and Saturday. So Friday evening, I guess, right? What's
Yes, Friday evening, everything will kick off around 5:45.
that? Okay.
Yes, for
And-
free concert.
All right. And who can we hear? Who is it?
So Friday night there will be a band. The band's called the Fuego Band.
Oh, nice.
Yes, a little spicy. So if you want to come out and hear some great music for Friday night, you will come to expect to hear from the Fuego Band.
And tell us about Buffalo Rock's involvement.
So we are one of the sponsors for the event, which along with Baptist Health helps make this a free event for the community.
Great.
And we love this partnership, and we look at it as a partnership, not a sponsorship. We've got a great relationship with the city of Prattville, and we're glad and proud to be a part of this.
Well, there's a reason why the city keeps growing, because a lot of people love living there.
It's, the preferred community.
That's what Jay tells me every day. So we've got the concert to kick it off Friday night, and this goes through Saturday, right?
Yes. So Friday will roughly end around 10 p.m. And then we'll start back again on Saturday morning, starting at 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. And so, of course, that's the big day to have food vendors, arts and craft vendors. As Baptist Health, we are providing free health screenings. And, of course, that day will continue with some more free concerts as well.
It's always well attended. And what will people see on the streets and so forth? Because I remember walking up and down Main Street.
Yeah.
And a lot of merchants involved and so forth.
Absolutely. So there's actually over 100 vendors. So that's including arts and craft, whether that's local artists, local retail shops, and of course the shops will be open that are on Main Street as well. So you'll be able to, visit them as well. Of course, food vendors, tons of food vendors that they have a variety. Yay. So, Mother's Day is coming, so it's a great time to come out to get a Mother's Day gift if you need to. But it's a lot of vendors that everyone will be able to shop from.
And I think it's important to note that it is back downtown on Main Street
Absolutely.
this year.
Absolutely.
And I'm guessing there's music on Saturday as well?
Yes, there is. There's a couple bands that will be performing at the Lyric.
Okay. Very cool.
I'm scrolling like a madman here because I have an infamous photo that was taken at City Fest.
Oh, wow.
We were doing a live broadcast, and somebody caught me relaxing in our station van with my feet out the window. But we had a lot of fun with it, and something we always look forward to.
In fact, JT and Leanne will be involved, I'm sure, with City Fest,
Yes.
as they love to do, and of course they are Pratt. What is a
Pratvillians?
I was going to say, what is a citizen of Prattville called? Pratvillian?
Pratvillian works for me. And what else can people look forward to and expect to see at the event this year? New touches and so forth.
Well, yeah, there's two new venues, as you know, downtown Prattville. So the Friday concert will be at the new park, the Spillway Park. And then Saturday, it'll be at the Lyric. So that's on the other side. So although you're coming to enjoy, vendors, great food, health screenings, you'll also be able to, actually explore the new things that downtown Prattville has to offer now.
I could use a free health screening.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of health screenings?
So we'll be screening for blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar.
I got you.
Yes.
All right. Very good.
And all free.
Very nice.
That is so awesome and so great that you partner up the way you do. And as far as you mentioned food vendors.
Yes.
Is the lobster truck going to be there this year?
Well, you have to come to see if the lobster truck is going to be on site.
I like that tease. I like that.
I just happen to know somebody
Yeah.
personally who's a big fan of it. Yeah.
I am addicted. Hello, my name is Rich. to that particular truck.
I think it's also important to know that a lot of the downtown businesses will be open, and so people have an opportunity to check them out. Specifically, the restaurants.
Absolutely.
Fox's Pizza. There's a new one getting ready to open, Prattville Downtown Deli.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, yes. It's going to
Good
be
deli's
absolutely delicious.
Absolutely. And then Uncle Mick's, I just saw that they're doing a crawfish boil as well. So, lines probably will be long for that. So make sure you want to get there a little early. So absolutely.
We appreciate both of you coming in today to talk about it, and we hope you have your biggest and best ever. And by the way, I just love downtown Prattville, the old downtown.
Yes.
There are spirits there. And when you stop and learn the history of some of those buildings that still exist from way back in the day and understand what they used to be and what they are now. And I don't know if it's legal or not, but I love walking the top of the wall next to the water, whatever they call that. That is it the dam? Anyway, I'm a daredevil, as you can see.
Yeah.
But I won't be riding my bike across the top of
Oh,
that.
please don't.
Well, I could become a customer again.
Yeah.
Just another great experience at Baptist Health.
Boy. Oh, boy.
Brian and Isis, thank you so much for coming by today.
Yes, sir.
We're
Thank
very
you.
grateful, and good luck with the event this year. We are at 8:32. We're going to be visiting Skipper in the traffic dungeon, and our morning moon nominees are coming up a little bit later in the hour.
Well, we are looking better now. They've got Eastern Boulevard open back up from Carmichael over across the bridge at 85. Had a bad accident there at the top of the ramp from 85 southbound, and that traffic is moving better now as well. We are still extremely busy all over Montgomery interstates, boulevards. Prattville, Gilbert, Wetumpka reporting light to mostly moderate traffic. McKinnon Toyota just received a shipment of Toyota 4Runners, financing as low as 2.9%. Plus, you get small town service. They're family owned. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. Here in the River region, thousands of hardworking folks will be buying a home, some for the first time. How do you know you are buying the right home? It starts with research. A buyer's agent can help you in your search, providing a list of homes you may not be aware of or know about. At the same time, a meeting with a local lender to find out exactly what you qualify for and how much it will cost at closing and monthly. A list of needs and wants provided to your agent will help them locate properties that match those needs. An example would be bedrooms, baths, school zones, floor plan requests will also help. Start shopping and look at homes and compare and make a list of pluses and minuses for each home. Compare them with your agent to narrow the field. After you work out the contract, appraisals and inspections come next, and then the closing. For more details, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 221-2883. That's 221-2883.
It's time to show Mom how much you appreciate her with a Jenny Lynn's floral creation for Mother's Day. Skip the grocery store flowers and make one quick call, 285-1000. Roses, lilies, beautiful bouquets, and gift baskets designed just for Mom. Call Jenny Lynn's Creations, 285-1000.
It's Prattville City Fest, presented by Prattville Baptist Hospital, May 1st through 2nd in historic downtown Prattville. Live entertainment, arts and crafts, food, and Pepsi products by signature sponsor Pepsi. Prattville City Fest, presented by Prattville Baptist Hospital, May 1st through 2nd in historic downtown Prattville. It's free.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Hunger doesn't always look the way you think, but it's closer than you realize. On Saturday, May 9th, join the Budget Bites battle at the Heart of Alabama Food Bank and turn awareness into action. Teams will go head-to-head, creating a full meal for $5 per person or less in just 60 minutes. Every $1 raise provides 5 meals for neighbors in need. Now we need you. Register your team today at hafb.org. Deadline is May 2nd. Be part of the solution. Cook with purpose, fight hunger one meal at a time.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
It's School Bus Driver Appreciation Day. Let yours know how much you appreciate them by shopping our selection at School Bus Driver Depot. Stocked with everything your school bus driver wants, but was afraid to ask for. Headphones, so they don't have to listen to your annoying kids. Sunglasses, so they don't have to look at your annoying kids. Headgear, to protect them from stuff thrown by your annoying kids. Alcohol, to numb the pain of being around your annoying kids. And of course, gum, to mask the smell of the alcohol that numbs the pain of being around your annoying kids.
Keep it down back there.
School Bus Driver Depot. Just because your kid sucks doesn't mean their life has to.
The IRS, and I don't know yet whether I may be included in this. For me, it won't be a larger refund. It'll be paying less when my taxes are filed.
Oh.
But the average IRS refund up 17% from last year. When they refunded $253 billion, the average refund was $3,275. Why am I paying on top of what they already take out? 4.5 million more people got refunds this year than last year. So let's hear it for the. Well, it looks like for once the government kept a promise. Here's a phone call on the fly at 8:38. Good morning. Who is this?
Hi. Hello. Who's this?
Hey, this is Cranky.
Hey, what's
Frankenstein? What's up?
Hey, I didn't go through the call screener.
No,
you
he just took the call. Sometimes that happens.
You're a winner.
All right. Hey, listen, I'm sure Backup Steve can back me up on this, no pun intended. Your School Bus Driver Appreciation Day,
Yeah.
you left one key ingredient off.
Oh?
Pumpkin spice flavored chloroform.
Okay.
Strange. All right.
Well, hey, it'll shut them up. So,
Oh, for the
for the
school
the
bus
kids.
thing. Yeah. I was busy setting up the rest of the hour while that was playing. So.
Okay.
But
you got to listen to it. It's pretty funny.
yeah, no, I should listen to my own show. That's always recommended. Radio. Thank you, Cranky, or Cranky, thank you, whatever. Here's something that baffles the mind. A baby was born on a Delta flight, a midnight flight from Atlanta, not to Georgia, but Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
Plane took off with 153 passengers, but landed with 154. Here's a witness talking about this. And then I'll tell you why this surprised me.
It was pretty wild just to see it all happen. So I actually didn't realize what was going on at first. And then somehow my seatmate found out that there was being a baby born. I've given birth and I've given birth naturally. So I know it is not a comfortable situation. And she wasn't yelling or screaming or anything. I mean, they probably went home and probably had a drink, but they really did a great job of doing their jobs and keeping everybody calm and sorted and organized.
All right, so
that brings up questions, a lot of questions. Where is the baby born? What state is given? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Is it a citizen? Sure it is. But,
Yeah.
the question is this. When Janelle's mom was pregnant with her, we knew that when we traveled to Chicago for Christmas of 1989, that was going to be her last flight because at that time, OBGYNs did not recommend travel by plane after 6 months.
I see.
Or in the last trimester. Because who knows what affects everything that,
the altitude and, yeah.
Plus the thrust to take off. You know what? You sit in your seat and you feel your butt sink into the chair when the plane thrusts up. You wonder, does that have some kind of a potential impact on inducing birth? I don't know. I'm a Hawk Show toast, not an OBGYN.
But it brings up.
That's why that surprised me.
Several interesting questions.
And maybe that's changed. I'd like to think my daughter is still 12, but she's in her 30s now, and I wonder if they've changed their thinking on how late in a pregnancy a woman should fly in a plane. I can't imagine that is comfortable really at any point with the weight gain and so far, especially in coach. It's bad enough when you're not pregnant, I would think. Just asking for a friend, just curious to know how all of that works.
But for the manifesto, to have one extra passenger when you arrive.
Well, the way the airlines are these days, I wouldn't be surprised if they charged her for an extra ticket when they landed.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
There is some rain in the state right now. In fact, some showers and thunderstorms, mainly. Well, there's a couple over there in Target County, but mainly we're talking about Clanton northward, this area of showers and storms, which is lifting southward. So as the day goes on, there could be a few spotty showers and thunderstorms. Now, these storms are not severe, but there will be enough energy for some strong to severe storms as we get into, especially later in the day and into this evening, and for a lot of us tonight. That's why we urge you to look at Future Radar on my blog update this morning, but also get our weather app on your phone or tablet. If you don't have it, it's free. All you have to do is go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather. Make sure you have notifications turned on because it knows where you live, and it will give you instant notifications when you go under a watch or a warning. In fact, you'll hear my voice if that's enabled, and I'll tell you that because it knows your location. All right. Today's high around 86. We'll call it mostly cloudy, limited sunshine today. So the risk of spotty showers and thunderstorms by this afternoon, sure, but showers and storms likely tonight. Level 2 severe weather risk with damaging wind gusts, the primary threat. Wednesday, high in the upper 80s with a good bit of sunshine mixed in with some clouds tomorrow. And during the daytime hours, there's a risk of scattered showers and storms in spots. But I think the stronger storms are more likely Wednesday evening, Wednesday night. Level 1 severe weather risk with damaging wind gusts. Again, the main threat. A couple of leftover showers on Thursday, perhaps. Cooler, upper 70s. Then round 2, a completely different storm system brings in another round of showers and storms. Friday night into Saturday, rain probabilities are pretty high. And again, much cooler air will follow with 40s at night by Saturday night into Sunday night. Wow, that's a big change from the 80s. Right now this morning, 70 at Maxwell, 69 and cloudy at Danley Field, 844.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey to Publix.
844, life happens in many different ways. I had a friend that got a month's notice that their house they were renting was being sold. They got to find a place to live. There's other people who plan ahead. Now, there's 2 interesting pieces of data that may prompt you, or at least inspire you, to consider calling Madeline and Kim and the gang at Alabama Home Mortgage. New house listings are up, and interest rates are expected to drop even further. They're a little bit above 6 right now. But if that's the trend and that puts you back in the picture for being able to buy a home, they welcome your call early in the process at Alabama Home Mortgage. They like to work with people. It's a relationship, and these are folks with plenty of experience in helping people live the American dream. And there's nothing, they're happy to consult you. It's a process for many. Why wait? Because you're always better off owning. 567-4223. They handle VA mortgages as well. VA system may not be for health and the way they care for our soldiers. No comment on that, but the mortgage system they have is excellent, offering benefits like no down payment purchases and 100% cash out refis and more. And look, you see 800 numbers and all that. Why would you not want to go with such an experienced local team like they have at Alabama Home Mortgage? Again, 567-4223. They are an equal housing lender. Their NMLS number is 15863. 68. And they are absolutely, what's the word I'm looking for?
Awesome!
People. Morning Maroon nominees are coming up next.
Well, we've got a lot of busy early morning traffic. Most of our earlier accidents have cleared at this point, so looking pretty good. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka still putting a lot of cars inbound. We've got a lot of traffic still coming in out of Crenshaw County on 331, Troy out of 231, and Highway 80 out of Selma. Please be safe out there. We'll update you if any new accidents happen. Haynes Ambulance there for you both on the ground and in the air, from simple patient transport to life or death situations. Haynes is ready at a moment's notice. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the number one pharmacy in the River region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of healthcare you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients, from making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly to getting to know you and your family's needs and following up on any questions you may have. Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
President Trump told us it takes homegrown food to make America healthy again.
Farmers are an indispensable national asset, part of the backbone of America.
And fourth-generation farmer Jack Williams agrees.
People want stuff grown here. They want to know what they're getting this day and time.
That's why Jack stood with President Trump to cut taxes for Alabama farmers, expand protections for hunting and game management, and ban lab-grown meat.
We just don't have enough testing on it to know what it would do to the general public.
Now Jack Williams is running for Ag Commissioner to back President Trump's plan to protect our farmland and support our farming families.
We're looking at bringing business to Alabama, helping them out to come here to help our farmers even. The more we can bring locally and have right here, the better we're going to be. I will be the first Ag Commissioner to be as hands-on as ever been.
Homegrown leadership. That's why Alabama farmers are backing Jack Williams for Agricultural Commissioner. Paid for by Jack Williams Campaign.
Okay, and what was that?
I'm not sure.
Electricity. It can be a little scary. Fortunately, the folks at Crosby Electric are experts, providing complete electrical services and keeping River Region homes and businesses safe since 1967.
Hate lightning.
Crosby Electric offers whole house surge protection to protect you and your possessions.
What I hate is being without electricity.
You never have to be. Crosby is an authorized generator dealer, sales, installation, and service.
Okay, our yard is dark.
Crosby does landscaping lighting for beauty and safety, as well as security lighting for all of your property.
Am I crazy, or did that light just flicker?
I'd say both.
And Crosby offers unique technology that pinpoints electrical problems even inside your walls.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
Sleep well tonight with no electrical worries. Visit crosbyelectric.com or call 272-2085. That's 272-2085.
Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
All right, at 8:50, just ahead of Morning Maroons, we have TS on the phone.
Hey, Greg.
Good morning.
Can Rich hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Rich, is it going to rain on City Fest in Prattville? I didn't like that side.
The probabilities Friday night are pretty high, and
Okay.
not quite as high on Saturday. But could it happen? Yeah, I mean it's possible. Sure. Check out check out my weather blog this morning, and you'll get some numbers, some probabilities, and stuff like that. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, it is 8:51. You know what? We're going to skip the intro on Morning Maroons because we're tight for time. But nominees 1 and 2 are a pair of 18-year-olds in Florida. They were arrested when they tried to drive a lawnmower. They did drive the lawnmower through the front doors of a Target store and then caused considerable damage inside. The reason they're getting 2 nominations is the weekend before they took a real leaf blower into Culver's restaurant, and guess what state?
Yeah, Florida.
He actually drove straight into the door first and shattered it. It was quite interesting. You never know what's going to happen. I think they're teenagers. They definitely got the consequence that a lot of people think they deserve.
Yeah, they got mugshots is what they got. But
you mentioned social media.
It
right?
was all about getting
Yeah.
attention on social media.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that works out for them. The other nominee, and we can watch this one. And Rich, I told you about somebody making this quote from this generation. Listen to this clip here. Let's put it on the screen for those who care enough to watch. Why does this not play audio the first time? It takes like
to detain and deport German, Japanese, Italian immigrants during World War XI. The last time the Alien Enemies Act was invoked, it was used to detain and deport German, Japanese, Italian immigrants during World War XI.
David Blackman thought I was kidding because
The
that
last
happened
time
to
the Alien
Vanderkirk,
Enemies
the guy that
Act
on
was
the Enola
invoked,
Gay.
it was
He was invited
used
to speak
to
at a high
detain
school.
and deport
He says,
German,
I don't know
Japanese,
what they're teaching in
Italian
school
immigrants
anymore, but I got
during
introduced
World
as a
War
veteran of World
XI.
War I.
The
As I
last
see the two
time
Roman
the Alien
numerals.
Enemies Act was invoked,
Unbelievable.
it was
That's
used
leadership, folks,
to detain
but,
and
I think we gotta
deport
give it to
German,
the Tarjay
Japanese,
Tucson.
Italian
I would say,
immigrants
yeah, the,
during World War
riding in
XI.
on a lawnmower.
The last time the Alien Enemies Act was
boys.
invoked, it was used to detain and deport German, Japanese, Italian immigrants
We are looking good
during
all over
World
the
War
area right
XI.
now. Montgomery, Prattville, Millbrook, and Wetumpka. In Montgomery, interstates, boulevards, light to mostly moderate traffic. We're busy, but traffic flow is good. Please be safe out there. We will update you if any accident happens to slow you down. Thompson Tractor, proud to offer the all-new Workhorse Special. Take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months on a purchase of a new Cat 255 compact track loader. Only $75,955. Thompson Tractor off I-85 just past Chantilly Parkway. Buckle up with Jim Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Montgomery Men's Health salutes the man everyone depends on. You, the grill master. Your family don't have to go out to eat. You carry the load. You solve the problems. Mr. Fix It. But when you're off, we all feel it. And what happens when the gas runs out? When the strength drops? When the transmission stalls? And I ain't just talking about your truck. Male performance is complicated. Treating low T and ED requires technical precision, and that's where Montgomery Men's Health shines. We've been conquering this since 2014, long before every strip mall had a low T sign. We started this clinic to level you up, to help separate fact from internet fiction, hype from the successful realities we see every day. What works 92% of the time versus what might work online. And we keep getting better. Better service, better care, better value. And for $99, you'll